Hey,
Hey,
yeah, that's for the good audio peripherals. You feel me? I'll meet that shit up real quick. But you already know, man. It's your man Scrap Money, HOHTV podcast. I hope y'all enjoyed that music mix. You know what I mean? Filtered by the greatest engineer in the nation. Fuck it, I'ma claim it. You know what I mean? Because how the fuck you gonna believe me if I don't believe in me? You feel
I'll
me?
stamp you too, shorty.
Already. Yo, I got my man in the building. Yo, we introduce ourselves, Al. Yo, let it.
AP coming in the clutch.
Already. You know how we do, man. So we just gonna set it off with another great show, man. We got Sam's Ballers in the building. What up, bro?
What's up, man? What's happening?
Man, we just in here doing what we do. You feel me? You know how we do. I'm gonna turn the music down so we can just get into the entire what we doing, yo. So so AP, yo, tell me about Sam's Ballers, yo.
You know I do. Okay, and I'm gonna tell the truth.
Hey, yo.
So look, I met Sam. Well, I knew who he was, but I met yo probably 3 years ago. I think that was about. We gonna get into all that. I'm gonna say that about 3 years ago down the Mellow Center. I'm gonna start off just by saying there ain't too many dudes from out of Baltimore that didn't grow up here, that's not from here, DC, Virginia, DMV dudes that come down here, bring squads, and rep their shit with no problems, leave the gym, and make it home. And we got one sitting right here. You feel me? I'm making that. Hey, yo, and I feel like that's because, yo, respect is demanded. You feel me? I'll start it off. I'll first run in, right? I don't even know how the fuck it started, but I know somebody said something. Buttons. Rest in peace.
Buttons.
Yeah,
rest in peace, yo, bro.
Buttons.
Yes.
Fucking Buttons, the big bro. Mind you, I was so mad at Buttons because I'm like, yo, why the fuck you even gonna say that? You feel me? But y'all remember, I made a post, right? I was just talking shit for my team. Mm-hmm. I ain't even know nothing about them being like, I ain't pay attention to none of that, right? Mm-hmm. Right after that, nigga Buttons commented and he say, hey, yo, I thought y'all had the best record.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, and the nigga Sam straight spoke up. You feel me? And we went back and forth for fucking a whole day or two.
Yes.
Legit to where the nigga Fan Eye, shout out to Fan Eye, yo, grabbed it, blasted it. Bro, that I don't care what nobody say. That was by far the most intense game and the livest game. One of the livest games down the Brunson ever. Period, bro. Go check out the footage.
Yeah, straight up.
I ain't never had that much fun. And at the end, been so mad that I had to shake a nigga hand. I was like, bro, at the end, we still talking shit to each other.
Yes.
But we dapped each other up.
Yes.
See, that's what niggas don't recognize, though. You feel? And it been nothing but respect since then. Like after that game, every time we seen each other, oh, what's up, Big Sam? What's up, man?
Yo, real moments usually, do bring out the best respect.
That's the God honest truth.
Tough,
it ain't ever since then. You feel? We comment on each other. I love when the nigga post shit. When niggas we gonna get into all that. But this nigga here, he don't bite his tongue. You feel me? No bar none. I think one of the best dudes doing this shit as far as coaching and bringing dudes around and showcasing talent. You might not get enough credit for it, but he damn sure do it. And we gonna make sure we give credit here. That's what we do. We show appreciation. Shout out my man Sam.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all having me on.
Showing up.
Get to it.
I'm gonna start that shit off real.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Plan. Hey, Bud.
I got you.
Sam.
Yep.
When did you fall in love with basketball?
I mean, it was a young age, man. My mom used to play basketball. My pops used to play basketball. So, I mean, naturally, it was just something that I just got into. I want to say my real love when I started to take it every day, wanting to play. Probably in middle school, I would say. Probably middle school. That was every day, no matter what.
That's normally when it hit. That's normally when it hit.
Always. Yep.
That's normally when it hit. So, from the time that you played middle school, you played high school, you played college, you played basketball everywhere, or did you play other sports, or was it strictly basketball?
So it was strictly basketball. Now, for a year, I went down to Georgia for a little while. I went to a school called Carver High School. There was big time. They had a lot of dudes going to NFL, NBA that went to that school. So when I went down there, the coach was trying to get me to play football, but I was just like, nah, I'm only going to play basketball. But I always regret that decision, man, because he was just like, man, you don't have to even be good at it. If you step out there with a pad on, they gonna pick you up. So, but I didn't do it. So I only played basketball. But yeah, so I played high school basketball, played in middle school, went to a JUCO. JUCO I went to was up in Pittsburgh. Matter of fact, Steve, when I went to the game, he was just asking me about my team because I guess he saw one of my teammates getting interviewed. But anyway, it was JUCO, #1 in the country 2 years in a row. Problem was we lost in the championship both years in a row.
What school was that?
So it's called CCBC, Beaver College. It's up in
Okay.
Pittsburgh,
Beaver.
man.
Okay,
So,
Beaver.
yeah, we had #1 player in the country and #2 player in the country on our team, and it was just like we was just murdering out there, man.
Crazy.
That's
And-
what's up,
and
yo.
it was lovely because we was up in Pittsburgh, but I don't know, a lot of people probably don't know about Pittsburgh. There's a lot of dudes getting money in Pittsburgh. So like
Yeah.
that summer league scene, this is why we do this. That summer league scene out there is real. So when you play basketball somewhere and you want to come out to come play, the whole hood come out there to come see you play. They throwing you money, they throwing you sneakers, they making sure you good. Anywhere you go, you get in the clubs for free, all that, man. They taking care of you.
Damn.
out there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's a whole nother ball game up
You
there.
hear that, Baltimore?
Yeah.
Mm.
Whole nother ball game up there. Putting that money in your pocket.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
shout
yo.
out
Straight
Big
up.
shout out to
Straight
Pittsburgh.
up.
Yo, so as far as the guys that you bring down here,
Mhm.
we're gonna get into the precedent out of it.
Yep.
Just as far as the guys you bring down here, I want to ask some personal questions.
Mhm.
Who's honestly your favorite player?
Ooh, my favorite player out of everybody to come out here. I mean, I'm probably going to say Mo Creek just
Right.
because Mo Creek always put the team on his back.
Hmm.
He always come through. When he come up to Baltimore, he kind of take, a role where he's splitting the ball, possessions with
Right.
everybody. But when we in DC, Mo Creek just go for a bucket out there. And no matter where the bump is, who we playing, Mo Creek always going to come through for me.
For sure.
Oh, all right. Say
Yeah.
less.
He one of like by far one of the dudes that I respect. 'Cause,
Mhm.
See, it's a lot of dudes like we talk about up here. It's a lot of dudes that say they pros, whatever, blah 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 blah. That don't know the real grind.
Mm-hmm.
You can, I know his grind.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
grind and that process, yo, battling injuries and all the
Yeah.
above, yo, is not easy.
Not at all.
You feel me? So anybody that's able to persevere and just keep on, like yo, I respect everything about it.
Mhm.
And when he come down here, that nigga definitely light shit up.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you my favorite.
Okay.
It's a tight one
Okay.
between Mo
Mm-hmm.
and that nigga QJ. Kind of stole my heart.
QJ tough.
J Dub had it,
Mm-hmm.
but J Dub left y'all. So I'm gonna go with the ones that's with you right
Okay,
now.
okay.
Either Mo.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, sometimes. Nah, I'm going with the nigga QJ tough. yo.
Okay.
I like
you gonna
it.
say sometimes though? I'm curious.
I don't know your name.
Tay
Is that his name?
with the little dreads.
Yeah, bro. He can hoop, yo.
Yo, Tay, man. Tay tough,
He can
man.
hoop,
He
yo.
can do everything.
He can hoop, yo. He can hoop, yo. Any get up. I like your game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the nigga, wherever you found Joe at, the
Mhm,
QJ nigga, you need to find some more people
Absolutely.
from,
Absolutely.
from that same place.
Absolutely.
Shorty can ball, yo.
For
But
sure.
yo,
I ain't
let me get my shovel out, right? I'm gonna dig a little deeper, and this
Go
shit gonna ring a bell for you. I know it's gonna ring a bell for you. Where you went to high school at, bro?
Well, I went to prep school there. So
Okay,
I went to
well-
high school at VA, but I went to prep school at Gwen Lake Prep.
Right down the fucking street, and inside of Casa.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I used to go to Gwen Lake Prep. Yeah, 99. I was at Gwen Lake Prep.
That's tough.
That's
Uh-huh.
tough.
So Terrence, because I went to the game, Terrence was the point guard on that mob that I was on, and Keith Williams was my coach up there. So I
That's
was up
crazy.
There. Yeah,
yo.
I was up
Small
there.
world,
Yeah,
yo.
it is, man. I was
That's
up there.
wow.
I knew that was
Yo,
about to fuck your head up.
Like,
Yeah.
you see, I'm
Yeah.
sitting there like, what?
He set you up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's home base right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I was telling them before y'all
Like-
came in.
That's the crib.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
Yeah.
crib. Like,
I
that's
was
our
here.
shit.
Yep. 99,
That's what's up,
man.
yo.
Like coming
And
across
niggas
that
wouldn't know
doorstep.
that.
Niggas wouldn't
Yeah.
know
All
that.
the
Niggas
time.
wouldn't know
They
that.
wouldn't
Niggas just
know.
think you come down here and
Just
just
coming just straight.
lost. Like, you don't know nobody.
Nah,
Nah,
I
you
was
don't
up
know
there,
niggas.
yo. Yo,
Yeah, because you know I'm a historian of that court, and
Okay.
right there, the area right there, like I was there the first day the hoops went up.
Okay.
Mhm.
So as though part of why those runs were so thick initially
Uh-huh.
was because of Gwen Lake Prep
Yeah.
and all that top talent was going there.
Okay.
And guess where they came at the school? To the court.
Okay.
And we was out there. Yo, them runs. That's why like everybody like from around there is so good because it used to be so the bump was so crazy.
Yo.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
nigga, I live across the street from Royal Farms.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay. Got it.
That
Got
shit
it.
crazy.
Okay.
That shit crazy,
Yeah,
yo.
man.
That's
We was out
crazy.
there, man.
Like it was like
Wow.
anybody, and that shit brought so much attention to that court. Like any and everybody from around the whole town would come into that court right there.
Mhm.
It's a lot of legends from that neighborhood, period. People just don't. Buttons even was one.
Right,
Okay,
facts.
okay,
He,
okay.
I mean,
Facts.
that's,
Buttons,
he
man.
from the crib.
Yep. Speaking of
That's
buttons,
what's
that's
up.
He
yo.
from the crib.
Oh, yeah.
Buttons is part of that fam right
Okay,
there.
okay.
That's the crib. Like you
Okay.
from the crib. You feel me? But even down in that situation,
Mhm.
like, yo, how do how do you navigate between you not being from here
Mm-hmm.
and saying, yo, shit, I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I gotta say, and I'm going there on Sunday.
So I mean, I think it's so a lot of dudes, a lot of times they coach, right? But they might not have hooped. So whenever I'm coaching, it's like I'm so, when we played y'all, it's like I'm so into the game. You can tell I obviously just played basketball. So it just naturally, like, it just come out of me. Now, sometimes I think people take it the wrong way because you're just coaching over there. But because I played, and that passion is always there. Because even when I played, it's like I'm not probably really going to get busy until me and somebody on the other team get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. It do bring an extra notch out of you.
Exactly. And I like to do that because we're playing against other teams. And I do it in DC too. I do it everywhere. The reason I do it is because I like to make the games be a little bit more intense. Like they actually mean something. Because what'll happen sometimes is when you bring a whole bunch of these pro dudes out here to come play, they might lose the game because they like, man, the team, we think they sorry, so we're not going to lose ball. We're not going to play hard. We're going to chill. Next thing you know, we done lost the game.
That's crazy.
But when you get a little more intense and then they start talking crazy to each other, then that's how it starts to become like a real life.
You bring out them competitors.
Even when me and Alvin, when our teams was about to play each other, it was good that there's something happened because we were winning games in a row. So at some point, it might have become a situation where it's like, man, we might just chill today, and they'd have popped us. And they was because they was already winning games.
Right.
They wasn't playing the same time we was playing, but they was popping the dudes they were playing.
Right.
But we didn't know that. So when we played them, that shit was
yo,
crazy. We was like, oh, who the fuck is this niggas?
Hey, yo, I tell you one point in the game, and I swear, the nigga Mo was like, hey, bro, niggas told me you could go. Right? He said that to me. And you know me. I'm like, nigga, fuck you. Like, that's me in the middle of, you can't even talk. I'm like, so I'm like, nigga, fuck you. He like,
I've seen you like that before.
The nigga Mo said, damn, yo,
but look,
all that.
But look, Albert, this is on my peak. I didn't even know this. So I coached the Brunson versus Pitts League game when y'all came to Maryland. So when I saw you, I was like, man, he looked familiar as shit. And then one day I went back and looked at the game and I said, oh shit, you was the same way in DC though.
I'm this.
He didn't switch it up at all.
I was bro. We went up there.
Yo, you know that's the Tasmanian devil right there.
Oh my God.
Hey Sam, we that's the reason. See, I'm gonna tell you something that motherfuckers hate to admit, and I'm honest about it. Yo, you wanna know why real people always end up having conversations like this, and niggas with the same attitudes mix? Is because real recognize real.
For sure. I 100%.
Yep. So even in that DC game, I knew that's where I knew him from. In that game, I remember that because Davon got into it. We went out that bitch undermanned. I don't know why the fuck we went out there like that. Just being honest.
Right.
We went out there with nowhere near enough talent to even think. But we was like winning. And then the moment he would make subs, that shit would go bad, bro. Like nigga, J Dub was doing whatever he wanted to. And I'm not gonna name names.
I seen that on tape,
bro. Just go look at the footage.
Another nigga BA.
Oh my gosh.
He had like 40.
And the dark-skinned dude that's in the picture with J Dub today.
Light-skinned dude, short guard. He had 40
yes,
points.
The older. Lord, man, him.
Yeah.
And yo, and I was having fun with him because he ain't talk shit.
Yep.
He like, yo, I ain't gonna say nothing back to you. I'm like, damn, you ain't gonna say nothing, yo.
And
yo, he kept cooking. I'm like, this motherfucker.
That's our brother. That's his brother.
This nigga, he could shoot.
Said he just kept cooking.
He just kept cooking. I'm like, Dylan, Dylan, you want me to switch? They're like, no, God. I'm like, you don't.
He looks hard.
I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie. He looks hard.
Yo, he looked like he can't move. And the nigga was zeroing us out the picture every time, bro, putting us on his hip. Getting space pull. I'm like, who the fuck is yo? So it was a good game because nobody knew who nobody was.
Right.
But Davon and J Dub
sometimes the best.
Shit, always. They end up talking shit to each other. And from then on, me and J Dub, like, we just bumped heads. Automatically right then and there. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, because you know that's my little cousin. Like Davon, that's the fam. So I'm like,
right. Oh, really? Shout out to Davon.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, who the fuck you talking to? It wasn't even about basketball at the time. Because J-Dub talk some other shit. J-Dub would say some other shit to you. You feel me? In the middle of the game. And I could already see Davon was there. So from the rest of the game, bro, man, this nigga, it's even a play where the nigga J-Dub went up and he beat me. Like, he'll beat the shit out of me with a good ass move. And I yanked this nigga out the air by the back of his jersey, yo. And that's when I realized I liked yo. Because yo start laughing.
Tough.
Yo start laughing. Yo, and yo got up and like bumped me and was like, yeah, yo, I fuck with you, nigga.
Yeah,
I like this nigga.
He with the shit.
Oh, he with the shit.
Yeah.
I like this nigga.
with
And we
it.
was whacking each other the whole, you know how I am, bro.
Right.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, we was whacking each other the whole rest of the game. But that was when, honestly, I was like, yo, this nigga here. Y'all be talking shit.
Absolutely.
Because he literally talked them back into the game. We was up like 15. And this nigga, y'all gonna let these bum ass Baltimore dudes come up here, do this shit. And next thing you know, we like, well, what the fuck is y'all talking to? Tie game. Buzzer beater, game over. Lie to you not, that was how the game ended. They won by a fucking buzzer beater, and Dylan missed the free throws.
Yep.
And you know, when I think about all of that, yo, how do you navigate the bullshit with, and because I'm honest, with how they be picking these teams and Baltimore versus Pitts and yo, because I only knew the Pitts league from y'all.
Yep, got you.
I thought you was the Pitts dude.
Got you. Okay.
That's what's crazy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So when they do the Brunson versus Pitts league or Brunson versus this, do you feel away? Like, yo,
no, I don't. The reason I don't is because the dude that runs the Pitts League, first of all, his name is Pettis. That's my man. Like he's paid me fair money, like no matter what's going on, man. Out of all the leagues we in, that's my favorite dude right there.
Tough.
And I think what his goal is, what he tries to tell me is, what he wants to do is he wants to pick people that don't necessarily play in the Brunson League, so that way y'all seeing some different dudes every time it's a game.
Okay.
So me and him, we have a lot of conversations,
still coaching?
man. So I coach, we put our team, we lost in the championship this year. Big Marcus, matter of fact, that from up here, he came down to come play with us. Man. Yeah, absolutely. And Dante Green was supposed to come down, but the other team, they told me they didn't want him to come down. So whatever. I mean, these things happen.
Yeah.
But anyway,
tough.
but anyway, Pettis is my man. He run the Pitts League, right? So
we're
going to have a conversation, because what I'm telling him is at some point we're going to do the Brunson again this year. But I think all the DC teams, I told them they should probably pull out the Brunson, everybody coming to the Pitts League. And I think we need to figure out a way to have Brunson League games versus Pitts League games and try to figure out some way to like set that off. I think that'll be tougher if we start doing that.
That's innovative.
I think that'll work.
I love niggas that think.
Victory.
Yeah, yo, that's innovative, bro.
Next level.
Yeah,
Yo,
That's what we all about.
I mean, I'm thinking about next year because I'm definitely try. I think, dudes in Baltimore we want people to come here. We got to go there.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if that's the case, we should have teams in the Pitts League.
Absolutely.
Y'all got about 4 teams in the Brunson the past 3 years. They've been DC basically based teams.
Yeah.
And they come down here and they bump, bro. They don't run from it. This year, what was it? Drew All-Stars, Sands Ballers,
SB Elite,
Core.
And we could say game results for real.
And realistically, fucking the DMV Warriors. Most of them dudes be mixing in and out, but that's another thing you're gonna get to.
Yep.
What was that about?
What, DMV Warriors?
Yeah.
So it was the problem, right? So DMV Warriors. So Mo Creek. Let me see here. He played with both teams at some point. He played with, got a couple games in with both teams.
Right.
So what happened was at some point, Mo Creek was like, man, I think I just want to play with SB Elite. So what happened was we went up to New York to go play at Gersh Park. We can talk about that later on. We went up to go play Gersh Park. But that weekend, we were supposed to play in Gersh Park. Then we were supposed to play PTF. And what we were going to try to do is have Mo Creek play that week with SB Elite. And then the following week, he was going to go to TBT. That way, if he did that, he'd be able to play inside the playoffs. But forget all that. Long story short, we showed up to the game with Mo Creek, and we said, yo, what's up? Can Mo Creek play? Sean, his rule is, I don't care unless the other team say no. DMV Warriors coach, I don't know his name, Twan, that's his name. So I was like, what's up, man? We got Mo Creek, gonna let him play. And he was like, nah. I was like, why not? And he was like, we don't want him to play. And that's how it is. I mean, now for us, I'm just speaking for us. We don't have those type of rules. Now, this doesn't happen just in the Brunson League. It happens in a lot of leagues. But for us I don't care who walk into the gym that day. If y'all come inside the gym, our first year playing in the Brunson, we had to play life in the playoffs. When we pulled up in that motherfucker, Malcolm Delaney was there, was about to pull up, and they asked, can Malcolm Delaney play? We did not know Malcolm Delaney was coming to play. He played that game. So I guess my point is, we don't care who show up when we play. We just come in here to bump. So let's just go. And I just don't respect anybody, especially with the DMV Warriors. To me, it's a different situation because DMV Warriors, they contact me about getting players all the time. They ask me to bring dudes through for different little workouts. I try to work with them on anything that I can help them out with. So for what's the ball head dude that usually coach with DMV Warriors? I forgot his name. But anyway, he wasn't around, but I had to deal with whoever I had to deal with, and they was kind of like, they was like, nah. And then these things happen. So their answer to that is nah. So in my opinion, you just duck and bump right there. You acting like you scary right now. And then if I go online and I say something like that, then
I'm wrong.
that's when we get into the real like the real issues out here. Where now all of a sudden it's fuck you and I'm gonna fuck you and all this wild shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, wild shit.
But at the end of the day, though, it's I feel it's men. So I mean, niggas show up to hoop. We all men, yo. You gotta put your shoes on like me. It ain't cheating, especially if you the hoop with them or whatnot. I ain't tripping.
And for me, I'm like, yo, let's just go. Whoever the best moms we can bring out here today, let's do it and put on a show. Let's go.
It's the product too. You gotta think about the product.
Yeah,
you gotta
just
because
Mo Creek out there does not mean we're gonna win this game. Hell, it might make it worse for all you know, because they've been winning without him coming, and now maybe he comes to play and they lose. I don't know what the situation is, but if they ask me, well, we got man, bring whoever the fuck y'all want to bring.
Facts.
So they were scared of Mo.
They were scared of Mo, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
Did Mo play with them too?
Mo played. No. They was trying to get Mo Creek, but Mo Creek be playing overseas, so he usually can't get up with them. But I'll never, ever give them another dude. Never.
Supply cut.
So have you ever thought about being like starting your own ABA thing or doing something like that?
Nah, man, because people keep asking me about that, man. But I'm not really interested in that. I don't mind doing a couple of months inside the summer. Even doing that gets to be a little bit hectic. So I don't want to spend my winter time trying to do that. I got a young daughter. I'm trying to spend time with her. So I'm not really interested. I mean, unless I could really figure out a way to make some real live money.
Well, like, how would that process go though? Like, if you trying.
So according to them, what they telling me is you start a team, you do things like you find you a little gym, you give your players tickets, they sell the different tickets, and you can make a little bit of money off of that. You can make some money at the door. You got concession stands. I mean, they're saying there's different ways you can make bread, but I gotta really see it because I can't really see. I mean, Rockville, they got real fan base out there. You know what I'm saying? So they might be making some money, but that doesn't mean that if I go do it,
that you gonna make.
But if anything, for real, we kind of like hate it out here in most of the areas that we play in. So it's a chance if I did start that, nobody even comes to the game unless to see us fucking lose. So
Facts.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy, but I think he like that. I feel like you like that, yo.
I do.
I feel like you. Yeah, I feel like you like the niggas not like you and make it better for the way you carry yourself and the way that you want to move. Because like you can, for me, I like not being like.
Yep.
I like because then I can navigate and see who the fuck is who.
Exactly.
It's way easier, yo. It's way
easier,
easier, yo. Because niggas not gonna approach you with no fake shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? Because niggas know you want to approach them.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, I really like that shit. That's why even like today, it don't be that I don't think I'm better than nobody, especially on the coaching level. Yo, I just don't be trying to be friendly.
That's all.
I really ain't that guy because I know, like, nigga, if I sit here and have a cool conversation with you, and when I leave, you thought Dorian was nice, you still gonna ask his father, can he come play AAU?
There you go.
Come on, bro.
They already know not to come to me with that
I'm
shit.
just saying. They know you, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like,
facts.
So it's like, yo, I really, it's the same thing probably for you. Like, yo, you'll sit there and you can have a whole conversation with somebody about some business. Like, yeah, yo, I'm gonna bring Mo, I'm gonna bring this guy, I'm gonna bring that guy. The next thing you know, they hitting them up asking, well, won't you come play with us? Fuck, yo. Now, what I do want to know is how do you handle that shit when niggas is on there talking about, because like, yo, bro, the funniest thing about you to me is when niggas get to saying fuck you and all that shit, you oververse it and post the shit and be like, yo, check this nigga out and make fun of it.
Yeah. So it's all right. So for me, it's always hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. So my man B-Dub, he do this all with me. I know you know B-Dub.
Yeah.
He be with me all the time. So he the one that keep me cool, calm, collected, right? So he the one that be like, listen, it don't matter what's happening. When everybody be like, fuck you, threatening you, all this bullshit over some league basketball. To him, it's always like, just you gotta keep it cool for the betterment of what we trying to do out here, right? So like, we don't want to put the players in a position where you out here, you got an issue with somebody, now something pop off, now they feel like maybe they got to back you up, you know what I'm saying? And now it's a dangerous situation for the players.
Yeah.
So that's why it always has to go to a certain point, and then there I got to be like, okay. So like recently I posted something where somebody's talking crazy about me, fuck you, blah 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 blah. But sometimes it just be a nigga like that I don't even have no problem with. I don't even like. I have never had an issue with. But because this group of niggas don't fuck with me because I might have talked shit to they man, now all of a sudden they all want it. So for me, it just is weak nigga shit, right? So so I look at it and I just say, man, all they doing is they just trying to like do like Voltron. They trying to all get together and make some big giant robot and stand together with each other. To me, that shit is just that should be weak to me, man.
That's
Because
crazy.
to me, it just look like a whole bunch of like weak ass niggas right there. So to me, it's just they all pray when they do that shit. And when I say this, I'm not saying it in some gangster way like I would do something.
No,
What I'm
I
saying
totally
is,
get what
it
you're
just
saying.
make them look weak to me. So to me,
Yeah.
I see it and I laugh. I'd be like, yo, these niggas wild as shit. Look how these niggas is on internet right now saying fuck me and they're gonna kick my ass and fuck me up. And then when they see me, they're not gonna do none of that shit, man. They just saying this shit.
Right.
But it's for no reason though. We talking about some of these basketball. You feel me?
Facts.
So I
Facts.
don't understand why they get into it. And I mean, not to get into like past things in my life and all that, but like I'm with that shit. I'm you know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I mean
Hey, bro,
we just talk about summer league basketball.
And
I
y'all
just
take it
always
into
want
a
to remember
place.
that.
Yeah.
That's all I want to
Yeah,
do, man.
yeah.
So at the end of the day, why is it if I say like, let's say DMV Warriors, y'all duck and bump? Why is it all of a sudden niggas is threatening me and telling me I can't come back to Baltimore and fuck all that? All that shit isn't necessary, and this is what I fuck with about Baltimore, because people that see this stuff, they DM me, they hit me, they say, yo, they doing a lot. They ain't got to do all that with you, man. You just talk about basketball, and I'll be like, that's exactly what's going
Facts.
on.
That's
You
a
feel me?
fact, yo.
And sometimes my girl get nervous, like, yo, what's that? What's going on right here? I'm like, yo, listen. For every one person that's not fucking with me, we got 100 other people over here that's fucking with me.
For sure.
It's cool, because a lot of people understand we just talking about summer league basketball.
yo,
Right.
yo, I put it like this. I mean, I can't speak for nobody else, but like my niggas know what it is. You know, you can come out this bitch as long as we good, you good.
Mhm.
You feel me? You can walk in any gym with
But that's
us.
what they tell me. That's what they
Yo.
tell me.
Like I'm just keeping it all the way buck. You
Mhm.
see, I don't try to be the toughest nigga at all. I come in, you see me, I dab everybody up.
That's
Show
what it
love.
is.
Niggas use our gym.
Mhm.
We showed a lot. We show whatever.
Mhm.
But yo, I'm gonna always be me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And
So-
you see how it's going this summer, man. It's
Yeah.
like the wildest shit is happening out
Yeah,
here, man.
yo.
And it makes me wonder why people would feel like threatening people or talking crazy over summer league basketball when y'all see niggas literally in Baltimore right now dying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas that live for this summer league shit.
Dying.
Yes, and y'all talk about getting mad at niggas over summer league basketball
Ain't
stuff.
nobody hit nobody.
Yeah,
Nobody.
I don't
yo,
you know bread. It ain't nothing. Yo, y'all gotta chill, man. It's just summer league
Facts.
basketball.
Facts.
That's
Hey,
it.
yo, and yo, and it's crazy because a lot of people won't get to hear you speak like that. That's why I love this fucking shit.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yo, like I love this shit because yo, so many people get this notion because a nigga big,
Mhm.
they hear bully,
Mm-mm.
Right.
and that I think that's really what it is. Yo, I think people get intimidated whenever niggas get intimidated. The first, cause like yo, you can even go. I even take it to when our joint was. The first thing I said to you was,
Mhm.
"Hey yo, I don't play them internet games, so I don't know you."
Mhm.
That was the first thing I said.
Hey, listen.
That sound like you.
Listen, we believed Alvin. We believed you though.
Hey yo, I'm just keeping it
I'm
a
telling you right now. Me and my man was like, we believe this nigga.
Hey yo, but that's cause
And
real.
we never say that. We was like, yeah, we believe this.
Hey yo, and I never, I wasn't about to. It was that's how I knew. I'm not about to sit here and talk about killing no nigga on no internet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
Crazy.
Yo, y'all crazy.
Wow, bro.
Like no, bro. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm with and what I'm not with,
Mhm.
and all we did was keep it basketball.
Mhm.
Yo, hey yo, we'll see. Yo, y'all niggas. All they kept saying was y'all niggas breakfast. But I'm like, yo, bro, we play like the first primetime game or the game before the primetime game. We
Yeah.
can't do shit
Mhm.
about the way Sean
Right.
treat us.
Yeah.
That's not
Right.
our fault, yo.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Uh-huh.
That was my only point the whole time.
Right.
Like, yo,
Schedule,
that's
my
what
nigga.
hurt. It hurt me because I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This nigga talking about us like we signed. That's Sean.
We not scheduling that shit.
We not-
Yeah.
yo,
Not at all.
And we
Not
had
at all.
already beat PTF before we played them.
Okay.
Right.
Mhm.
So you feel me? I'm like, yo, bro, like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
We beat PTF. What the fuck you mean? We breakfast bunt. Oh, yo, got
Mhm.
us fucked up. So even in that group chat, I wish I had it came. I said, yo, these niggas from DC talking shit. It came was like, hey, yo, for real, that shit gonna be a tough ass game. Bro. The nigga came funny as shit. Yo, put like the tired emojis in the shit. It was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this gonna be a tough ass game.
Right.
And then Tevin was like, who got Mo? With the,
That's funny as
question.
shit.
Like, yo, bro, if people only knew that, the way I move is just bro, it's
Right.
totally different, yo.
Mhm.
I will not fuck with somebody and know that they nice and still be like, yo, damn, yo nice is a bitch. Yo.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
I
But
just
fuck
say-
them though.
It's respect.
You watch me do it on the court. A nigga,
Mhm.
that's why niggas fuck with me. It's because, yo, you can get your buckets,
Mhm.
Right.
but you're not getting 30, bro.
Mhm.
Right.
The mark for me stops at 15 to 20,
Mhm.
or I'm fouling out. It's one or the other. If I'm not getting 15 to 22 and I'm having an off night,
Mhm.
you're done. I'm
Mhm.
fouling out, bro. It's somebody else's night. You're not about to embarrass me like that. I got too much pride. Yo, I got in trouble overseas for that shit. Where I was like, yo, I couldn't hit. Nah, I'm not about to let you just keep doing that, bro.
Right.
I'm fouling out. Fuck that. I'm using all 5 of these and they all gonna hurt. It's that simple. You know what I mean? So when he
sometimes they can turn your night around.
Yo, it has. I know he know now. Yo, bro, the worst thing you can do for a nigga like me is make me mad. I played best man.
Play best of that.
So when I came in the gym with them and they bought, they didn't, I was already doing my my scouting. So I seen that when niggas started talking shit, we started going back and forth. It was like a week. We had a week for the next game. So niggas like, oh yeah, I seen the other nigga Bam, who I end up fucking, man, this nigga cool now. You feel me? But Bam started talking shit like,
he was
this?
talking shit.
He said, who this nigga? I said, I said, yo, I'm not. Yo, you know how hard it was for me not to comment on the shit that I was seeing from this nigga? And I'm like, yo, I cannot wait till Sunday. When I see these niggas, I swear to God, yo, bro, I came in the gym on one. I was late.
You hit the 2 first threes of the game,
bro, on him. I dropped him at the half court. You feel me? Yo, and look, at the end of the game, because nigga, I'm talking about one play, the funniest shit to me was the time when them niggas, I think it was them niggas fucking like wrestled me for the ball, yo.
Right.
So you already know I'm getting, get the fuck up. They caught a nigga with a nice elbow. And on the tape, you see this nigga say, I'm like, nah, fuck that. We ain't gonna let them do that no more. And all I'm doing is looking straight at him like, fuck y'all, yo. I hate y'all. But after the game, watch. We still was talking shit.
That's it. It was over. Once it was over.
Yo. And so I don't understand why niggas be wilding, yo. Like, bro, you don't get, that's the problem with our city. We don't even get enough niggas to support us.
Right.
So why the fuck you gonna push away the only people that's willing to, what other towns, what other niggas is bringing teams down? Only reason Core down here is because he was down here first. The only reason all them teams down here is because he was down here first. So why the fuck was y'all even, like, and I'm speaking on it. Like, yo, why would y'all think that's cool, yo, to keep on talking about a nigga on the internet and that type of way? And yeah, it's cool to talk about basketball.
That's all, basketball.
Yo, this nigga sorry, Sam, you can't coach. Nigga, fuck you, Sam. You don't know what the fuck. Yo, the word fuck you means nothing. Everybody know that that's just a word.
Exactly.
Right.
But when you get the call, nigga, you a whole bitch. I kill you. You ain't welcome in this shit. Like, bro, I seen all
some basketball.
Bro, and to be honest, I'm gonna put it like this. He's here right now. He just came from a basketball game. Niggas gotta stop doing that. You feel me? Like, and yo, he just came from a basketball game, a memorial game for a nigga that I looked up as a fucking big brother. For T. For little T, bro. You feel me? So, and this nigga's not even from here. And he's showing support to somebody that's in our basketball culture and community that lost. That we lost. Same thing for G Songs. That nigga, I see it. Yo, here post, all them brothers post niggas used to put rest in peace G Songs. People won't give niggas like no credit for none of that. Half of you niggas really knew yo and don't do that.
RPG songs.
You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, bro, even when this shit happened, like, yo, he was one of the main dudes vouching for him being a hooper first. I see everything. Everybody wants to talk about G Songs, but a comedian know that nigga was a hooper.
Yeah, no.
First,
absolutely.
He was
no.
First,
he's shitty. That's what we talk about.
Hey, yo, you feel me? I mean, but let's on a lighter note, my nigga. So who was you there for that game?
For the P. Shitty? Oh, no. I've seen P. Shitty play down there, but I wasn't there for that game.
I heard that was a crazy game.
Yeah, I've seen him play down there, though.
What dudes from Baltimore?
On YouTube, it was crazy.
That's what I was about to That's what I want to ask.
What dudes from Baltimore have you seen? I'm not in, leave the.
Who's some of your favorite players from Baltimore?
I want to get away from the newer era.
Okay.
I'll start from the older era to now.
So the older era was gonna be Terrence 100%, man. I mean, when he was playing point guard for us at Gwen Lake, man, it was like 40-point games every night. And like I was just telling you earlier, Scrap, like whenever I was up here going to school, the whole city was coming out to come watch them games, man. It was crazy how many people was coming to see Terrence. I'm in there thinking they going against us, but all these dudes is in here, they for us, and they want us to whoop these dudes' ass. But yeah, Terrence, as far as the old Baltimore, and when I say old Baltimore, that's as far back as I go. So I'm gonna say Terrence is definitely one of the people. For the new Baltimore,
Put you
Man,
in the
y'all got a
blender.
lot of talent out here, man. You know
Go
what
ahead
I'm
and name it,
saying?
Fee, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
mean,
narrow it down.
I like Fresh, man, of course. I like Alvin, of course. I mean, I always tell Alvin he got to come down and play with us just because I like the way Alvin see the court, how he distribute the ball. For what we got out there, we just be always having a lot of shooters out there.
Everybody's
And so
scoring.
I know he don't even care about it. He let you just go get a bucket. So if he comes down there to come play with us a couple of times, I know it's definitely going to be a problem. We're going to work it out at some point.
Facts.
Facts. I mean,
I love
like
Fresh.
I can list guards, I can list big men, but overall, man, y'all just got a lot of talent in Baltimore, and I love Baltimore just because y'all love basketball.
Facts.
All right, well, let me do this.
From guards.
Let me do this.
I
Let me
want to
do
get away
this.
from guards though. Then you go.
All right, go ahead.
Top 5 bigs that you know, swing bigs that you
From
would say
Baltimore?
from Baltimore that you could.
All right, so we're gonna go Andrew Fitzgerald.
Big Drew.
Yeah, he's tough out there.
Yeah.
I like what he do out there. Let me see here. I mean, Big Marcus. I'm gonna always be partial to Big Marcus, man. I think if you know what you're doing when you got a big fella like that, you could definitely get a lot of
Say it
highlight reels.
again, yo.
Of course, Big Mike used to play for us. Y'all know Big Mike used
Yeah.
to play the DMV Warriors.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
definitely gonna go in there because
He
we have
played
made
overseas
highlight
last year.
reels out here. Yeah, I think he moved to California. But Big Mike used to do a lot of highlight reels for us in DC, man. I love Big Mike. Who else we got here? What's that? That's 3?
Yeah, that's 3.
All right.
2 more.
2 more.
You said Mark, Mike, and Drew.
Sure, yeah.
Let me see here. I like Sko.
Scope.
But you could probably call him a guard if you wanted to too, because I feel like he could kind of play on the wing.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Sko, man. Overall, he tough down there. And for the 5th, Baltimore.
Yeah, yo, put you in the blender.
Yeah,
He about to put you in the hot seat for real. I already tell him. I can see by this
All
nigga
right,
face.
all right. Who is the 5th? I'm trying to think of the best. Man, I'm gonna just I can't do that. I mean, I want to say in his prime, probably I would say Big Travis. Is he from Baltimore?
Yeah.
Big Travis from Baltimore.
Sure.
Which
Play
one?
with PTF.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I would say probably in his prime. He's a little older now, but in his prime, I seen
Big
Travis
Travis.
do some high shit out there.
I like that 5 though.
Yeah.
Because he went in depth. There's a lot of niggas he could have just named just off a name. He went in the niggas and he went in the why. That's what's important. What you got, Scrap? So I can go why.
No, because all right, so you're a DC guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I like to get the outside perspective. You feel me?
Okay.
I just want to know your top 5 period from Baltimore. Like who you seen, just bar none.
Any
Who was
era.
your top 5? Any era, just Baltimore guys.
Pound for pound.
We're not talking about NBA though, just dudes.
Whoever.
Pound for
Oh,
pound.
NBA too?
Yeah.
I mean, we gonna go Melo.
course.
We're gonna go Muggsy. I feel like that's obvious.
Mm.
We're gonna go Rudy Gay.
Okay.
A lot of niggas
I like
put
that.
Rudy in that top 5.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted to know.
But
That's what I wanted
you
to
gotta
know.
put Rudy. I feel like you
Yeah.
got to, man.
That's tough.
Can you really name any other big besides Melo? Can you name another bigger?
Nah,
Dude, to come
I
out
think
of-
so, yo.
Rudy
out of
secure
here?
shit, though.
Yeah.
I think so. And that,
I mean,
that-
besides
that-
Sam.
Yeah.
but that's had a longer career. Rudy career been long as shit, bro.
Mhm.
He
Made
been
a
in
lot
the
of
league,
money,
what,
too.
like 12,
Yeah,
13 now.
Yeah.
He's still in that Melo.
Shout out to
gone.
Rudy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That shit crazy.
How many is that?
You right.
He's still in that
Yeah.
Melo gone,
Yeah.
bro. And he's still getting big
Melo
contracts.
still getting
Melo gonna
That
get
nigga
a
just signed like a $40-50 million contract.
Melo gonna
Absolutely.
get a contract.
He
Yeah.
better.
How many I just named? That was 3.
That was 3.
Yeah.
All right. Sam Cassell, of course. Man, I know this might not be popular, but I'm gonna just go with Josh Shelby just because I
Hey, yo.
played with Josh Shelby back when he was like
Shelby's a
17
mother-
years old down in the farms.
I'm cool with it.
Beside my man, rest in peace, Silent Assassin. And I've seen Josh Shelby just, man,
I'm cool with it.
he was amazing.
I'm cool
with it.
Man.
Hey, yo, I don't really know too many dudes that a lot of people don't give him respect
Mm-hmm.
for whatever
Man,
reason.
I was Josh Shelby Bill's number 1 fan right
Oh, yeah.
before
That nigga-
that Kansas year.
Yeah.
Yo,
I was like, yo, who is this guy? Yo?
that
Like,
kid,
yo,
that
he
kid,
is a
he is special.
Yeah, I remember I came home and watched him in like a winter tournament.
Mhm.
They was playing down at Northwestern, y'all. He scored like 50 in like 3 quarters.
I
Yo,
believe it.
I believe it. And I mean, yo, I used to watch him score 50 when he was in middle
Killing.
school at Golden Ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like he was doing
Hey,
that
yo.
shit in middle school.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give a shout out to my man James. He didn't call him before, right? I was like, yo, because you know he a scout. So I'm like, yo, James, yo, what's up with this guy Selby, yo? He's like, man, you think that's special? Watch Will.
That's crazy.
That was the first words Joe said.
And when I say
That's
that, I didn't even
crazy.
name Will. I don't mean no disrespect.
Yeah,
No, facts.
Will is 100% in that 5 somewhere.
Yeah.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
No, you good.
Because we have
No,
TTF issues, so I don't want to make it look like I'm trying to shit on Will at all. No. 100%.
100%.
He goes in there. Yeah, 100%.
So
he goes in over Josh too, like 100%.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
Yeah. My fault.
Now at that time, Josh was
At that time.
At that time when they was in, so you
Will
was
peak
also
later. Will peak later, bro.
But
Mhm.
yo,
He
I'm
always
gonna
been nice.
tell you the
but,
truth.
Like,
It is funny because even then, me and Rodney used to go down when Will was going in at late my second year in college. Me and my man Rodney, that's his cousin.
Mhm.
We used to go to Lake to go watch the games. I probably watched him when he played like twice. And when we used to watch him play,
Mhm.
I used to literally say to Rodney, if yo get any like real girth, that nigga going to the NBA. I used to say, and Ronnie used to be like, yeah, yo, I'm telling you, like my little cousin, like that nigga ranked in the country, he'll fuck you up, Al. He used to talk shit to me. He'll fuck you up, Al. I'm like, let me go see this nigga. You feel me? And Tone could go too then.
yeah.
That's when it was him, Josh, but like, yo, bro, Josh used to do some shit.
Mhm.
Like I've seen Josh do 360 layups for John Wall was doing it. Like that.
Absolutely.
The layups where he would
Dumb
go.
athletic, bro.
Yo, I was like, how the fuck? But I'm honest. We speak good basketball. I think one of the knocks on Josh game was, and same for Akil, was that he never got a real finishing left hand.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
I think that's where Josh stumped that. I know I'm pretty sure he got one now.
Mhm.
But at that point in time, I think that's what stopped him from going, like for being, not even because he still was the top nigga.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
imagine, but like I think about it, I'm a fundamental type nigga.
I get what
So
you're saying.
think about it, yo. A lot of the time you see Josh go to the rim, bro. He using his right hand on the left side because he's so athletic.
Yeah.
And when you that talented and that athletic,
You can get
yo,
away
in the
with that
NBA,
shit.
Mhm.
that shit is not as easy as niggas
'Cause
think.
everybody.
And if you watch Will dunks with his left hand like it's his right hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like people don't point stuff like that out, yo. That's
You
a
know,
jewel
like-
right there.
like,
That's
yo,
a jewel
like-
right
like
there.
Will takes off like it's his.
Yep.
Yo, that's
Flawless
the separation.
Mhm.
That's what, like, we talked about this shit.
Mhm.
Yo, I'm nice as shit. I believe in myself that way. Yo, I know the reason that I'm able to play and at a high level because I know what I'm good at.
Mhm.
People don't know what make you a pro.
Mhm.
You feel me? Mo Creek will always get a job.
Mhm.
What I just tell the kid today, Drew, I say, hey, yo, the little kid Drew on our team, yo, went off. Probably hit like 5 threes.
Mhm.
I said, yo,
I was telling my wife yesterday, like, yo, about Drew. And I was like, yo, no matter of fact, not my wife, but James. I was like, yo, because you know who Drew remind me of? I said, yo, this kid plays like your son, yo. He remind me of Jordan, yo.
he
Okay.
I
plays
swear.
like Jordan.
Shoot,
Without all the
like a
hangers.
playmaker shooter.
Okay.
You feel me? So I'm like, only thing he got to do is believe in himself because
Mhm.
he's the type of kid. He got all the moves, but he won't bring them out because he's just trying to stay in the form of the play,
Okay.
swing the ball.
Yo,
Well, I'm like, yo, you
it's
got
sad.
the package, yo. You sometimes you got to. It's recognized as a
If you
mismatch to
used
fuck a
see him-
nigga up.
If you
Uh-huh.
said if you used to see him, you would not think he played basketball.
Okay.
He's red-headed
Right,
with freckles
Uh-huh.
and he wears glasses.
Uh-huh.
right.
But you can boogie.
But he
What?
fucking boogies.
Mm.
And he don't even believe it.
And he
Like
don't
you, like yo,
even-
come
like,
on, yo.
Kill, yo.
Yo,
Hey.
Just kill, yo.
but like I told him, I said, yo, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I had my overseas ball or whatnot. I said, yo, I be doing little mind things like that with the kids. I said, yo, bro, you know what? I said, he's the only one right now that can literally, you could be a pro.
Mhm.
You got the most potential to be a pro.
Mhm.
You know why? Because he knows what the fuck he's good at.
Yeah.
He don't do shit he's not good at, bro.
Mhm.
That nigga hate dribbling more than 5 times. Cause he
Mhm.
know that's not his shit.
Right.
And that's like Mo. They're like, yeah, you got other niggas that play with you, but you can see the separation because Mo know, yo,
Mhm.
bro, I'm not bringing the ball up the court for what?
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yo, he don't even get rattled.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And niggas, everybody game different. Like, yo, bro, I play mad. I'm
Mhm.
never rattled.
Yep. Yep.
I'm always poised. Like
Mhm.
I'm in a different type of space. When I'm mad, I'm even more focused.
Uh-huh.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but it's I think that's the separation between pros, semi-pro dudes, NBA dudes.
Mhm.
Like, yo, yeah, we play overseas, we pros. We pros.
Mm.
We are pros. Then it's the NBA.
Yep.
yeah.
You feel me? And it's
Mhm.
not to say that we not good or none of that, but somewhere along
Just
the way,
another level, yo.
bro,
Mhm.
I'm an honest and realist.
Mhm.
Somewhere along the way, what they were really good at, or their athleticism or whatever,
Mhm.
gave them an edge over us.
Absolutely.
Politics, yeah, that shit plays a role too.
Mhm.
But realistically, somewhere along the way, what they were really good at,
Mhm.
they got really better than it
Mhm.
than us,
Mhm.
or they got somebody saw them do it before they saw us do it.
Yep, absolutely.
That's
Well,
what
they was in the right place at the right
That's
time.
what I mean.
Yeah, that's
so like,
it.
yo, I can pay. You telling me you could put me on this man Steve Nash the same size.
Mhm.
You couldn't put me on this on a Dan Tony offense, just let me run around
Mhm.
and just pass the ball all over the place. I can do
Yeah.
that same exact shit.
Mhm.
He was willing to go in there and
But
do
bro,
nothing but that.
I'm
at the
gonna
beginning.
tell you what I can't do. I
50,
can't shoot 50, 40, 90.
I was just about to say that's 50, 40, 90, bro.
I can't shoot 50, 40, 90,
Yeah,
my nigga.
yeah, he's special.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yo, can I get there? Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure. But like, bro, he did that shit for 3 years.
Mhm.
82 games.
In
Mhm.
82 fucking games.
Mm. That's a real ass stat,
Bro,
It
yo.
is, man.
You gotta
Niggas don't
think,
know.
back to backs.
And for the people who don't know who will be
Absolutely.
listening, tell them what the 50, 40, 90 is.
Yo, he shot 50% from the field, 40% from three, which the average shooter in the NBA shoots 33.7.
Mhm.
33.7. That means you're making 1 out of every 3. That means you're a good shooter in the NBA
Mhm.
Mm.
because that's how many shots you're going to get. You're going to get probably 3 shots, 3 to
Mhm.
6 shots a game as a
Mhm.
3-point shooter. They got 1 that starts and 1 that come out the bench. Y'all going to split that 6. If you get hot, you might get 7. You feel me? That's how they
Right.
really work in the
Right.
NBA, bro.
Man,
You know
that was
what
a
I mean?
good ass breakdown. That
You know what I
definitely
mean?
was a good ass breakdown.
That's how it works. Yo, whichever one played the best defense, he the one that start.
Mhm.
It's that
Mm.
simple. And if the other one really can't play no D, and the other one is not a shooter, they start the defensive dude first, and they're gonna put a guard and a forward, and they most likely gonna go small and put a 4-man that can shoot.
Mhm.
Because you gotta still. That's why the 76ers struggle.
You gotta spread that floor.
That was
Phil-
a good ass breakdown. All right,
Yo,
okay, coach.
You know I do that. So but bro, that's 50, 40, and that
Yeah.
nigga shot 90% from the free throw line. I don't think people know how hard it is to focus for 82 games. Sam.
Yo, that shit. It's not a lot of people that do that.
Nah, like
Just
bro,
the free throw part alone, there's not
Yeah,
a lot of
for
people
sure,
that do
for
that.
sure.
90%.
Mhm.
so I'm
I
just
mean, he
saying,
making all them bitches.
when they, even I
Absolutely.
feel Shaq, I be feeling
lot of
Shaq and them
perfect
niggas,
nights,
and they be
bro.
like,
Yeah.
Steve Nash shouldn't have been no MVP twice. I be like, bro, he
Yeah.
shot 50,
Mhm.
40, 90, and the average.
I still think he stole
Hey,
one
bro,
from Kobe. I
Shaq-
think he stole one from Kobe.
one, not
One.
2.
Oh, not 2, but he stole one from Kobe. That nigga had 80 and couldn't get the MVP. Like, shit.
Yeah, 81.
That was tough.
Mhm.
Ex
But-
Jalen Rose should have got it, but go ahead.
That's funny.
But like, I mean, that's I truly believe that. So like,
Mhm.
I don't think it was no knock that what you were trying to say. I think it's more so like, yo, just the truth.
Mhm.
Like, you weren't leaving out. No, I'm not even saying that you was leaving out Will, but
Mhm.
like, yo, I think that's where they separated.
Mhm.
I'm honest. Some of the other players, like fucking it was on the tip of my tongue. Omar is probably one of the best shooters
For sure.
to walk the face of this earth.
Period.
Mm.
I don't do dick sucking and all that. I'll punch you in your mouth. Anybody
Mhm.
you ever say like, no,
Mhm.
I'm honest.
Mhm.
Yo, I give people that flowers. That nigga will shoot your head off.
Absolutely.
Mm.
You feel me?
Mhm.
But he 5'10". He's shorter than me.
Mhm.
You feel me? That's the only reason that he's not on that platform. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody
Mhm.
and there's somebody that's 6'4"
Mhm.
that can shoot that bitch just like.
Just like
Oof.
him. He's 6'4" though.
That's all that it is, bro.
Mhm.
That's all it is. People don't think kill.
Mhm.
Yo, he had, I think, from Baltimore.
Yep.
And you tell me if you agree. One of the closest chances to being like something like and it still could, like I said, time is of the essence.
Mhm.
You know, you never know what can happen. But to being something where people was like, yo, he was like I think he could have had Melo didn't have the uprise that he did.
Mhm.
Like the impact.
Okay.
In the city.
Not on the city, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I agree with that.
Melo didn't have that impact until he won a national championship.
Mm.
That nigga had that impact in high school.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mhm.
Like
I feel you.
you feel what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
like if Shorty could or whatever, because he speak about his own shit, but like I think he missed certain parts of his game because I still think that's the only thing keeping him out of the NBA.
Mhm.
He's still faster than 90% of them niggas in there,
Mhm.
bro. Like I don't know too many niggas that can give him faster than him.
But
Mm.
but
That
I
ball
will
on the
say this.
string too.
I think Aquil's also his problem, which he has gotten better at, is at that time period. I mean, he just wasn't that good of a shooter. Now
True.
he's improved on his shooting. If you're gonna be that height, you got to be able to
Gotta be
knock
able
that
to
bitch
shoot.
down.
Hell
You
yeah,
feel
hell
me?
yeah.
Like,
It can't be a
period,
question
man.
about it.
It can't be, and that was the problem. So even like there was a time period where we would play against Aquil in different leagues and stuff, and usually what our strategy is just back up off him.
Yeah, because you don't
and
want to get
let
up
him
on
shoot
him.
him. Because if he go to the rack, it's a problem. But if
Yeah.
he shoot it, we okay. Now with that being said, right now he has definitely become a better shooter.
Way better.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But you can't be short like how he is and not be able to shoot that.
And I also think it's what I've told him, I said, yo, bro, once you make your mind up that you want, because like you too fast. If you really make your mind up, you want to be a lockdown defender. Yet I think his way, because he got so much hype around him, his way of getting in the NBA is not going to be going in as a kill card, the mixtape score. I think his way of getting in the NBA will be going in as a kill card, refurbished Patrick Beverly.
I like that.
Like I think
defense is what get you in the league,
bro. I really think that. I think because he's so think about Muggsy.
If a nigga can't get the ball past half court, you in there.
It's no way you got. Think about who we be matching up against in the NBA.
So this is what I'm gonna say to that, because me and my man we had this conversation about Quill sometime every now and then, right? And what we've kind of come up with is, first off, I don't think Aquil's good enough to like play in the NBA. That's no disrespect. It's just I don't think he is good enough to play in the NBA. But I think he's good enough to like travel around, go different places, and pick up bags off of just playing basketball and making appearances. Right. Everybody can't do that. Yeah. I think he's able to do that. You feel me? He can definitely do that. And when I say that, like my man has also come to that same conclusion. I never just take credit myself, but I think if I was him, that's what I would work on, is doing a little bit more of that type of thing, making appearances, playing the games, maybe going to China to play in the games, stuff like that.
Yeah, fuck with the Drew League.
Like that. Yeah. I don't think, but NBA is like,
you think they're gonna? You think at this point they're gonna politically keep him out?
No,
even beyond the game. Even if he wasn't, even if he, let's say his game was to get to a point where you like, sure, he could. Where your opinion changed on that, you think politically they would stop him?
No, I think if his game was there, he would just be in the NBA. Yeah, I think so. I don't think they would stop him from being.
Like, what if he dedicated his life to defense?
That doesn't matter because he's so little. He can dedicate his life all he wants to. But like, if we play against, and when I say this, is no disrespect.
No, we speak all facts.
How we would do it when we get in the huddle, we're gonna try our best to post him up every single time. That's all we're gonna look for. We're gonna keep on doing that shit. Even if you play defense a couple of times, you're not gonna be able to do this shit the whole game.
Yeah, yo, like, and this is what I
words from the coach
for sure. If I name 4 dudes: Nate Robinson, Earl Boykins, Muggsy. I can name 3. I'll name them 3 just off the top of my head.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Why the fuck? And Isaiah Thomas. All of them did something different though. Muggsy strapped up, played defense,
floor general.
Isaiah Thomas scores that motherfucking
scorching.
Score like he can really score the basketball. And what people don't think about is lefties are uncommon in the NBA. That's the reason Isaiah Thomas has lasted. It's a rare.
Yeah, it's a tough check.
It's a tough check, bro.
Yeah,
we are already on a bad angle guarding a left-handed player that can use any bit of his right hand. You know what I mean? Like, just period. That's just the way it works. So I think that his scoring ability, and that nigga's a great free throw shooter, and he can draw fouls. That's why I think he'll could play in the NBA.
Just off Isaiah Thomas and Quill, like,
no, what I'm saying, yo, put like this. If I'm a coach and I walk into a fucking whatever, I walk into a trial and I see, or NBA G League, whatever, I'm having the NBA whatever, and I got all the guys in there, and I'm just saying, yo, this training camp. It depends on what type of system I'm running. Where I could now, realistically, could I find somebody else to do what he gonna do? Hell yeah. That's bigger. That's gonna be I think the tree, like you said, he always wanted to beyond his talent. But like realistically, yo, I could find, I think, 7 to 10 minutes where I could use him to my advantage. Like either where I'm making your straight play, because niggas don't even play 94 feet in the NBA anymore, bro. Where I'm making him like dog at 94 feet, get that bitch out and everything early off.
So I think offensively he could be like Nate Robinson.
So let me ask y'all a question then.
Now I'm gonna tell you why I don't think that, because Nate Robinson could jump.
Yeah, he's
crazy.
Athletic. Yeah,
Nikhil gets up, but he ain't over top of no big dudes, bro. But he just able to.
But I think the finishing though, because he's gonna finish that bitch though.
Bro,
but he's not gonna get. So all right. So
in
first
NBA,
off,
it's 6'10", 7 footers. Your point guard could be 6'10".
True.
So you beating him.
Is it possible that y'all look at Quill differently? No disrespect to Quill. Is it possible y'all look at Quill differently because y'all are from Baltimore?
It's definitely possible.
Possible.
It's definitely possible.
So,
For sure.
all right, let me
Fact.
ask you a question.
For sure.
Who's better, QJ or Quill?
All around player, QJ.
Okay.
If I'm
So-
going, if I'm going to, I think all around. I can't say that, yo, because QJ can't shoot. He not.
Listen,
I don't want to say he
listen.
can't shoot, but QJ
Listen,
kill jump shot
listen.
around the same.
Let me tell you this. QJ at some point, this is a Googleable fact. He led the NCAA in scoring, all right? QJ scored 60 points this summer in the game we played in. QJ will hit 4 or 5 threes in a row on a regular fucking basis, man. When
That
it
was the only
comes,
thing I saw
when
that
it
he
comes to
struggled with this
shooting,
summer.
when it comes to shooting, that is the best one of his best attribute is his athleticism.
He's athletic as fuck.
Yeah.
That's what
But
I saw. I was like, yo, he's athletic as
is
fuck.
I will put QJ up against a Quill in the shooting contest all day long.
All right. Well, but I don't think Kill's a knockdown shooter. That's not even enough of the debate.
Mhm.
I just went off of the notes because I've probably seen QJ play 3 times. Or something.
Okay.
3. I saw him play 3
Mhm.
times where I watched the whole game and was like, damn, I like his game.
Mhm.
And that nigga strap up, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why, my liking his game
Mhm.
started coming from more so, yo came down this bitch and made a name for himself.
Mhm.
And that nigga did that by he not locked up. You could tell he said, I'm guarding yo.
Mhm. Yep.
I'm guarding yo.
Mhm.
Like I wanted to play y'all just to guard yo.
Right.
Like that's how my mindset. And I felt like he had that same mindset.
Yep.
Like, nah,
Right.
yo, I'm guarding tired.
So if QJ, in your opinion, is better than
All around, yeah, because
if he's better than a Quill, then it's hard for me to understand why you would think.
I
that
get where
Quill
you going with
would be
this.
able
I
to
get where
get
you
minutes
going
on
with
an
this.
NBA
Give
team.
fuck,
Right.
Sam. I get where
Yeah.
you going.
So you saying
with this.
QJ couldn't?
Now, QJ's young, right?
How old is
So-
QJ?
QJ just graduated like 2 years ago, so I'm gonna say QJ is like 24.
Okay.
So he went to VMI. So at VMI, they got a little system where they're supposed to just get shots up quickly.
Mhm.
So he kind of like learning to get out of that role and to be more of a point guard, but still be able to get a bucket when it's coming that time.
Yeah.
So like right now, he's going on some G League tryouts. He's trying to figure it out. But I think what QJ's problem is right now is they want him to be a point guard and he wants to
no
go
idea.
for a bucket. You feel me?
Mm.
And he's trying
Tell
to
the nigga
figure
get in the
that
gym
out.
with me, yo.
So what I'm saying is,
I show that nigga.
I don't think QJ would make it to the league right now because I feel like he's still trying to figure out this point guard role. But I think if he worked on his stuff, who knows what can happen? I just don't want to sound crazy because NBA is NBA.
Yo,
man. Some of these
nah,
dudes
but
are just are sick in the NBA. Like they're
Yeah.
crazy.
Hey, y'all.
Right.
Well, I'll say this.
Like everything,
I
right?
got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I just came from Canada. I went out there, played in the money tour. That's why I went to school and all that shit. That was one of the first places I stayed at and all that.
Okay.
And they got the guy Lindell, he played for Iowa State. He's from Canada.
Okay.
Lindell Winnington.
Mhm.
He ended up the Timberwolves picked him up.
Mhm.
I think QJ's better now.
Okay.
And they around. Only thing Liddell got, and Liddell can fucking play. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
He can play. I think he got freshman of the year or something like that, or whatever in his conference or whatever. But Liddell can shoot that pill.
Okay.
So if you saying QJ and I think he's better than him, and I didn't think he could shoot.
Yeah, QJ can really shoot.
So if that's the case, I get what you. I did not know y'all was about to mind fuck me like that because that fucked me up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I seen him setting you up.
And just in
Set
case,
me
because in
right
case
up.
anybody's watching, so there was a point where the first game of the Brunson, QJ played a Quill, but I feel like at that point, QJ was still trying to figure out what he want to do. I wish they would have held that game a little bit later in the season so we could really like get into.
I thought that way about the Brunson this year too, yo. So what do you feel about as far as the scheduling and all that stuff? Like, do you?
I mean, Sean here for me all the time, so it ain't no secret. Sean already know how I feel. Like to me, half this shit is done. He need to do it a different way, man. He know that when we play PTF the first year, how we not gonna play them the second year. But besides that, there's just a lot of things that happen scheduling wise that I just don't really understand.
Yeah.
But I tell that to Sean, I'm like, yo, I don't understand why you're doing this. I don't understand why you're doing that. There's a lot of things he got to fix, man. Even that one of the biggest problems that we have is that NCAA rule that they got going on. So I don't know if y'all was there when the young boy came to come play for us and they had to bring him out the game. Y'all probably didn't see that. But if you play in another NCAA sanctioned game, you can't play in the Brunson League. There's a way to get around that, but like he got to figure that out for next year. Because you got to get the younger dudes to start playing in all these leagues.
That's right.
man.
That's what matters.
Right.
That's what matters.
Because once he came up there, he didn't care about it. But once he came up there, he was like, oh, oh, this shit, I like this shit right
Mhm.
here. So
Right.
I've been playing in the other joint, but I probably need to be coming up here.
And
to
that's how
play.
you raise the level of
Yeah.
awareness and shit.
Exactly.
So do you feel like Sean caters?
Well, you already know how I feel. Oh, okay.
That's why we here.
Oh, all right.
That's why we here,
And listen,
bro.
it is no secret at all. He know how I feel about it. I mean, I think the whole league know how I feel about it. Now, I get it. It's a Baltimore league, so you want to
Mhm.
make sure that you're taking care of your people out there. But what I'm always trying to express to Sean is no bias, man. Just run your league the way the league need to be ran, and the way this shit play out is the way that this shit need to play out.
Yeah.
But don't try to put this team in a position or that team in a position, because somebody like me that's going to be in the league, I'm always going to call you out.
Right.
Even if it's not my team, I'm going to say, yo, listen,
Yeah, man,
I don't
Damon.
understand why this is going on in your league right now.
Yeah, man, Davon felt the way most of the year this year.
Mhm.
He didn't know, but
Oh,
we
yeah?
did. Yeah, yo, because
Okay.
it was like, yo, bro, we would like we niggas know what we doing
Mhm. Mhm.
in the community.
Mhm.
You feel me? But like, yo, bro, I don't know. Like this, everybody benefiting. So it's like, yo, bro, you using our gym getting exposure.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But like, yo, everybody wasn't willing to open the door and
Mhm.
give you a gym to
Yep.
use.
Mhm.
And like, nigga, I believe in you. Sean been on this show, so Sean already know what it is.
Mhm.
You
Our
know,
first
and
guest,
that's
I think.
this. He was our very first guest.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Our
Yep.
very
Fact.
first
I did
guest.
see
You feel
that.
me? That's family.
Yep.
So it's like, yo, bro. But I'm always be honest. Like, yo, if literally you go back to the history of the beginning of the Brunson, he was on here. You heard him say, bro, one too many niggas that believed in it.
Mhm.
So like, yo, as stuff growing and stuff, you like your loyalty can't be to who has a bigger name. Now, what dudes like what I'm aware of is realistic shit.
Mhm.
Yo, Will is in the NBA. That's the biggest draw
Mhm.
you have to your league. You
Absolutely.
got to like take care of that
Mhm.
business wise,
Mhm.
the best way, and nurture that relationship the best way you can.
Mhm.
But after that, bro, everybody else, like that's free. That should be free game.
Absolutely.
And that's just me being honest.
Mhm.
Yo, you can't be dictating to FOE
Mhm.
or dictating to a DMV or
Mhm.
like what the fuck? Like no, bro. Like or whoever. Like yo, and my thing and Damon thing, you should be, yo, bro. Why the fuck we playing at this time against this team? And it's really gonna be a good game.
Mhm.
And this our fucking gym.
Mhm.
And niggas coming here to see us play.
Mhm.
Right.
You feel me? So why is niggas DMing us? Nigga, I said niggas DMing me like, what time you play? We play at 4. Why the fuck y'all playing at 4,
Yeah.
yo? I don't get off until 4.
Mhm.
That's like, yo, I don't fucking know.
Mhm.
Man, they always got the same teams playing at 6. And it's like, all right, well, the days we play hella primetime games this year, don't get me wrong.
Yep.
Primetime is at the 3, 4, whatever, 4 after
Yeah,
4.
now it's probably
Now-
like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
for real
but it's
now.
like, yo,
it wasn't before,
like
but
that
it is
before
now,
though,
yeah.
bro. And it's like I truly believe the best year to Brunson was that.
2017. It was 2017.
Yo,
Hands
bro.
down. Hey,
Yo, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm.
Everybody was hungry.
Yep.
Right.
Niggas was hungry, bro.
Mhm.
You think
Like-
niggas got a little lazy now?
Yo, bro.
It's different, man.
Yo, I don't know if they gonna keep it real. I will.
Mhm.
Nigga, that was before Will contract.
Mhm.
That's a fact. You feel me?
Mhm.
I was about to go back overseas. Mo was trying to get back overseas.
Mhm.
Corn, everybody
Corn,
that came
yeah.
down there, bro,
Right.
played and was hungry. And it was like a beautiful summer in the city because most of the niggas was signing early. So
Mhm.
niggas was knowing where they was going and staying and coming down there using the Brunson to really get right
Yeah,
for
2017 was.
that season.
Is that even a question? 2017
It's not
was the
even
best
like, bro.
fucking summer,
And
man.
that was and honestly, that was the year that Will really put the league on that
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
pedestal because he played in every game.
Mm-hmm.
Every game except the game against us.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's July? July hit. So
Yeah.
when we played them, he didn't play yet either. Our first game was PTF, but
That's
July
tough.
1st, you gotta wait till July 1st.
Yeah.
But yeah, once July 1st hit,
That
he
nigga played every
game.
game, and bro, and he was fucking shit up.
He was.
You know what I mean? So it was like, yo, I think like even that the year after that, it was like, yeah, he played, but so you could tell, like, yo, niggas. I think he started to feel like, yo, it's like, all right, I'm the only one, and that's the problem with our city. I'm the only one that's a big draw, that's really putting effort into putting something. Why is that the case?
Mhm.
That's why I started changing. That's why I went back to my brand. I'm like, yo,
Mhm.
fuck that. Yo, I got my own brand, yo. Why niggas? Everybody claim they support. Like, yo, put your brand in.
Mm-hmm.
Put your brand in.
Mm-hmm.
You say you got AAU team, you got a program. Put your brand in. The Brunson.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You should have players that have took off in this shit because half of these programs been around way before I had
Mhm.
one.
Yep.
Yo, why can't you get none of them guys to come back? Yo, show some love. So now you got people from these programs because all the kids come watch anyway.
Right.
Though they coming from Team Mello to actually come watch
Mhm.
Mello. To actually come watch niggas that they seen grow up through there. They coming to watch Justin Lewis,
Right.
type shit. And yo, the only way that you can do that is if you fair to everybody, bro.
Mhm.
Niggas don't want and I'm honest enough to say it. Niggas not gonna want to take that type of leap because it's always gonna seem like they getting the short end of the stick.
So just to give you a little bit of background with us, right? So how we found out about the Brunson was whenever they did the Brunson Pitts League game, right? So I still didn't know what the Brunson even was. So I coached the game, blah, blah, blah. So then I looked it up. I was like, man, well, let me see what's this talking about. So I looked it up and I saw little highlights and stuff. And I was following Kendall Fanny Sports, and I saw him posted a couple of things. So I called my man. I'm like, yo, what's up? What you think about this league? I ain't even gonna lie to you. He was like, man, nobody trying to do that shit, dog. We gotta go all over to Baltimore. He ain't gonna do that shit. I was like, man, I think we should go ahead and do it, man, because I see some big dudes. And in DC, we had most of the big dudes playing with us in every league. So we was like, man, well, they got some big dudes out there. Let's go check it out. So we was seeing what was going on. Then Sean started following us. Sean would make comments like, yo, y'all need to get in the league. Y'all need to get in the league. So I was like, all right, fuck it, man. Let's go ahead and do it, man. So to us, we looked at it like, all right, this is an opportunity because I've been doing this since, me and my man been doing this since 2015. Our first year doing it, we won the Pitts League. And we beat a good mob, man. We beat a real good mob down in DC. Had some NBA players and everything. That was our first year doing it. That was in 2015. So we played 2015. That was pretty much the only league. I think we got in the Watts or something like that.
I never played it now.
Yeah, we'll get you down there. So anyway, so when we saw the Brunson League joint, we was like, all right, man, you know what? Let's check it out because if we get into the Brunson, it's up in Baltimore. We got the opportunity to make, not only our team, but we got the pick from the whole DC to bring them up to Baltimore.
Yeah.
And I know that these niggas are looking at this shit. Well, they probably don't even know what the Brunson is, and they probably don't think nobody going to drive up there. So to us, we like, all right, cool. We can drive up there. We bring a couple cars and we go play. So then we got in it. We called Sean like, yo, what's up? We're going to go ahead and get in this league. He like, all right, bet. Then Will and them contact him at the same time like, yo, what's up? We're going to put a team in. We're like, all right, bet. So once 2017 came, we was like, yo, I don't know what this Brunson League shit is, but yo, we in here and nobody else can get in here and this shit about to be fucking crazy.
Yo,
that shit was fucking crazy, man.
Yo, I'm talking about every Sunday, bro. I never had that much fun playing basketball in my city.
Absolutely.
Never, bro. Never, yo. And
I just love how they come out, man.
Never, yo. Like, and yo, niggas used to be on the court. The gym was like, you already know the mellows. I should be like, yo, we lost in the playoffs because fucking Sully from Thrill hit the ball from while I was dribbling.
Oh shit.
We lost. That's how we lost to Naughty and them in the playoffs. And that's how, that's what the atmosphere was.
So
like.
that life? That was life, right?
Yeah. That's when it was him and Deshaun, Big Dante.
Yo.
Like, yo, that's it. You know what I mean? So it's like I get some of the shit, like, yo, as far as scheduling and all that, but I also know that, yo, next year, I think one of the main things gotta be making sure that, because it's a lot of dudes that skip out on Sean on paying. Shit like that. You know what I mean? This shit I personally know. Like, yo, I think a lot of people just gotta do better with just being 100.
Yeah, right. But listen, Sean also got to make sure he do what he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
schedule the games that we want to see, man.
Yeah,
give us the information. I'm not gonna go on a rant about Sean, but Sean need to make sure that he's providing all the information and everything that we need to know out here too, man. He need to make sure you're getting the best games. I don't give a fuck about how people feel, and this is for every league that I'm in. I don't care about how people feel about this. Like, I mean, he didn't play with y'all before. He played with y'all now, man. None of that bullshit, yo. Whatever the best mobs are, put them out there. Let's get those games. We did not get to see FOE play PTF this year. Neither one of them is neither one of our teams, but we'd have loved to see that game. I want to see it. When I say PTF, I'm talking about Will and all them out there.
Yo,
get that PTF versus FOE. I want to see that game, man.
And so you think that's more like a thing where he want them to meet up in the championship?
Yeah, but you can't predict that's going to happen.
You can't predict that. You can't, bro. I mean, shit. So look what happened. The fucking core was the 16th seed.
No, I can tell you last year, me and Sean got on the phone, and he'll tell you that we was arguing last year before the last summer started. So I'm like, yo, what's up? We gonna play PTF? And he like, nah, because they have assured me that Rudy Gay gonna come play in the game, and they want to see Malcolm Delaney play against Will. So for the last couple of games, those are the games that he's gonna play. Rudy Gay ain't fucking come up to come fucking play.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to Sean is stop relying on what niggas is telling you about who gonna show up, because if that's the case, then we put on our mob LeBron James coming, Dwayne Wade coming, Dwight Howard, Kobe Bryant. We'll put anybody on there.
Right.
If the niggas not showing up, they're not showing up. You don't know, just because they tell you they're coming in March don't mean they're gonna be there in July.
Absolutely,
Right.
yo.
Things
mean that.
change. Things change
Yeah.
every day.
And the
It
loyalty
might
gotta
be
be
on
to the
purpose.
guys that
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. You feel those
That you
loyalties
know
you need to the
gonna be
guys
here.
that you see. And
Yeah,
that's the
they
belief
there.
that they there.
Right
Very
now,
true,
if
yo.
you say Malcolm Delaney gonna play Will, you gotta believe it because Malcolm Delaney coming to games.
Exactly.
So therefore, I'm gonna believe it. If you tell me Rudy Gay coming just off the strip of they gave me their word, well, we know that don't mean nothing because niggas ain't come. That's no disrespect to anybody.
No, it's
I'm
the
just
truth,
saying.
yo.
But
It's
I've
the truth.
seen that in the Brunson where there's a whole bunch of teams where they put this roster up of all these niggas that's supposed to fucking play, and these niggas don't fucking come to play. And now the schedule is based off of the roster that a nigga submitted to you.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
Mm.
So what's the issue with PTF?
What,
Or not the issue, or what do you think? Is that the beef? Is that the beef that is it based around the fact that you feel as though he cater?
Well, not anymore because we didn't play PTF
Right.
last year or this year. So
And that is crazy. I didn't play
it
them
was
this
it was
year.
only supposed to be that first year and then the second year. So now there's nothing there. I mean, it's fucking dead as far as I'm concerned. But at the time, we had a couple of issues. So one of the issues was last year when they did the playoff bracket, and we should have been number one seed. We wasn't, but everybody ain't got to agree with me. Even my man disagreed. He like, yo, yeah, but they got Will Barton, and so therefore, if you want to make them number one seed, they number one seed.
Facts.
So cool. All right, cool. But all I'm saying is, if you have different determining factors of who's going to be playing inside of the playoff, I just need you to provide everybody with what these factors are, so that way we can try to at least get an idea of where we're going to be at. Because I don't know about how everybody else look at it, but me and my man, we were on the phone for hours, man. We try to figure this shit out.
Yeah,
Trying to see, well, we could be playing this person, but we could be playing that person. We need to figure this out. Do we need to get a big man for this team, or could we just
Because that shit matter. Niggas put their money into this shit and all
man.
that. Yo,
It
like
matters,
it ain't cheap.
man. Yeah, so that's how we be looking at it.
Yeah.
So, but at this point, like I said, the PTF shit, that was 2 fucking years ago.
Right.
Now,
Right.
it don't even fucking matter.
you know,
There is no
the bridge,
rivalry
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, you know, Will
We just in the league.
Yo.
Yeah.
He's just
And Will didn't even fucking play this year. So to me, it's just, and I wouldn't be surprised if he don't play that next year.
Right.
I told my man that I was like, yo, I don't think Will playing this year, and I wouldn't be surprised if he don't play next year.
Yeah, shit, he did enough.
He
I
did
think
enough.
for the league,
He
yo.
did enough.
I think he did. I personally think he did enough for
Yeah.
the league.
Mhm.
I mean, it's time for some other dudes to step up.
You're gonna have to be something crazy like for Melo to come and play for
I
Will to
think,
come.
not even. But I mean, I don't even think that's the case with him. I think I think he really just do it genuinely for the love of the game. Like yo, he
Right.
love hooping. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like yo, I really don't think it was ever. Of course, I think it was the.
I'm just talking about like going forward now. Like
No, I'm saying now. I think he would. I really
Yeah.
think he would. I really think he would. Because I mean, Tone still gonna come back and bump regardless.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, that's
okay.
my nigga. Tone,
Yeah.
I know Tone. He I mean, this year he didn't get the bump as much, but I think Tone always gonna come back and bump. So as long as when your little brother bump you, it's almost like
Oh yeah,
And,
facts,
and if
facts.
if he never bump again,
No,
I'm
bro, he's
satisfied.
still-
Right, he did it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he did his
yo,
part.
I can't too many leagues say they got league niggas, but when you think about
Absolutely.
it, every year Jamal Crawford, all them dudes playing their leagues.
But
Like-
even the conversation we was having over here was like, because there's so much shit happening over the summertime, it was just a wild
Yeah,
time,
yo.
man. Not only you got P. Shitty, you got Terrence, but then you got Cliff.
yeah,
You know what I
yo.
So when these type of things happen, man, even in my mind, I'm like, man, well, a nigga like Will probably shouldn't even fucking
Shouldn't
come
even be
around.
here. Shouldn't even be there.
Facts.
It's sad to
Facts. I
say.
didn't even factor that in.
Yeah,
yo.
it's sad
Being
to
around
say,
that
but
type
like,
of
yeah,
energy,
you
yeah,
probably
yo.
just should
so
not
much
even
bad,
be around.
so much
Yeah.
bad energy. yo.
Yeah,
I mean,
I hate to say it because it's good for the city for him to come, but
for
like,
sure. But
it
you know,
becomes that at
I
some
think
point.
with him, yo, I just from the outside looking at it seemed like, yo, it seemed like he's real confident in
Mhm.
what he's made of himself,
Mhm.
and he know that, yeah, the city no different than me or
Mhm.
anybody else that's trying to do something positive out here. Like, yo, you know that realistically, if you don't do it, ain't nobody about to do this shit, not in Baltimore.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like, I think he got the biggest stronghold, you feel me, on being able to do something like that between him and Tank.
Mm.
Between him and Tank.
Shout out to
But once
Tank,
again, to
man.
make you
Yeah, shout out
almost be
Tank.
like,
He's at the game.
Yo, it do,
today.
yo. It do, yo. It do,
Yeah,
yo.
they
Because
make
you looking at, and like even Tank, like you see him, he showcased a lot this year
Yeah.
down in
Mhm.
Brunson, sitting courtside, shit like that.
Yeah.
Like we need more of that shit.
Mhm.
But like, in order for people to feel comfortable even think about doing that, niggas gotta stop with the bullshit.
absolutely.
Could you see Melo coming in and playing in the Brunson League?
Melo? I think Melo really just be knowing like I'm not hooping with y'all niggas.
But here's the thing, man. so this is another thing we have a conversation about. I'm glad we're on this platform so we can talk about it.
We debate about this a lot. Like, is Melo really claiming Baltimore?
How about this? How about when you look at the Drew League, you look at any other big summer leagues, Miami and all that, how about they don't add the people and ask them to come play inside of it? They just do their fucking league, right?
Yeah.
And then the niggas just show up.
Yeah.
So maybe
James Harden is a regular.
Yes. So maybe what should happen is niggas stop adding, stop begging, say, hey, can y'all come? And just do the league.
Yeah.
Niggas will come
Let them look
through.
and be like,
But
yeah,
it
I'm about to pull
look
up.
cornier to other league niggas.
Like
So if I'm Lou Williams and I hear about the Brunson, but I see the Brunson is begging motherfuckers to come play in my shit, do I really care about playing now?
I didn't look at it like that.
But these are conversations that me and my man have.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, y'all niggas should just chill, just do the league. Whatever happens, happens, man.
Yeah.
But stop that shit. Drew League don't be doing that shit, man.
That's big.
Just have the league.
Man, that was a jewel right there. That was a jewel right there.
Really
Because I didn't even look at it like that.
Now I'm looking at it from from a hooping perspective. If I'm in the NBA, and I see you catch more vibes and weeds. But like this, we ain't never. I use our program for instance, my nigga. We got 7 teams now. I ain't never asked a player to come play for me.
There you go.
Right.
Never. So when you,
I may have asked a couple players, but
look, that's how
and then
that
he
work.
shitted on us, yo.
That's how it go. But you can always get them back though.
Yeah.
But look, that's how it work though. Like word of mouth, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yo, where you might, but I'm just doing what the
You're
fuck
not
I'm
gonna
supposed
go see him play at the
Let's
game.
talk about what you just said. So like they shitted on you, right?
Yeah.
So like, listen, when we do these things, man, you know how many people I contact, you know how many people I DM and be like, yo, what's up? Can you come through? Can you come through? And they Hollywood me, they leave me on scene. They don't answer back. But it'd be funny because then once we do some other shit, a lot of times the same niggas be on the line. Yo, what's up, big bro? Now I don't big fucking bro me. It happens a lot, man. Like that. Now sometimes depending on who the player is, we might be able to work something out, of course. But overall, man, take them all right scenes. Them, I ain't answer. All right, cool. Hey, yo, I'm gonna use this. Y'all see this? I asked so-and-so to come play with us today. The nigga said, nah, just let me on scene right here. Get this W, man. When y'all see this nigga, we at this nigga. That's it, man.
Yeah.
Like anytime, like I take my son out to hoop a lot. We go to the park and all different places like that. And anytime I see a nigga like around his age and I think got some talent, I give him the number. Yep. So like a couple of them came through trials, a couple of them, ducked off on us. You feel me? But we see him in the circuit. Every time we see him, I'll just be telling my son, yo, that's the fuel right there. You remember that nigga shitted on us right there? Get his ass.
Get his ass.
You feel me?
Get his ass.
Get his ass.
So I did AAU for a little while, right? And what happened was we was up at Tinleytown, which is like a rich area up in DC, Wilson High School. We're doing it up there, right? So a lot of the parents got money to pay for whatever we need. So they stopped coming to the AAU games because we was getting blown out. So me and my man was like, all right, cool. Well, we already doing this hoop shit in the summertime. I know these dudes got some players. So we started bringing in their little brothers or people who know them, started bringing them in. So we started winning tournaments. Now, all of a sudden, when we at Tinleytown, all the parents, all the kids coming through. What you need? We're going to pay for everything. Now, we good. We good. We good.
That's how it work, baby.
We good.
That's how it work.
So that's how it goes, yo.
That's how it work.
The politics of it, yo. That's the
motivation.
politics. Yeah, it is.
I love. That's what keep me motivated.
I eat it up all day, yo.
Yeah, that's what keep you motivated.
That's what I want to say, because my son's so mundane
like
with it, yo. I don't know if he really soaking it in, but I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this the year, yo. Remember they tried to laugh last year? Make niggas pay this shit.
Absolutely.
We ain't made him pay yet though, but yo, I can feel like I just want him to feel that feeling.
Absolutely. And put that pressure on him too.
Yeah.
That pressure, man, that's what make a difference right there, man. If we lose, we lose. But if we win, it's a big win.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If we lose, we lose. Now that's that right there. We might have to name the episode that. If we lose,
flawless victory.
But if we win, it's a big
It's a
win.
big win.
I like that, yo. I like that.
We did that all summer long.
So I'm like, because I know Lance, he got some things he want to ask you. This is my last question. Not even a question. Do you think you possibly gonna start taking players to like the Drews, the Jamal Crawford leagues?
So this is the plan. So next summer, I think we're gonna break it down. We're gonna do a little bit less. So we're gonna do the Pitts League. We're gonna do the Brunson League. So this summer we went up to Gersh Park. It took me 3 years to get that game set up. We went up to Gersh Park, got that one up there. Luckily, I mean, it was hot as hell outside, so we didn't go to the park. We had to play in the gym.
Right.
But what we trying to do is we trying to work it out so that way we go Gersh Park every summer. We trying to work on the Dykeman. We literally working on Dykeman right now. We're working on the Miami Pro League shit. We working everywhere to try to get so at the end of the day we want to get to a point where every summer we getting sponsorship. We going down to Miami to play in the Miami League. We're going out to LA to try to play in the Drew League. We're going up to New York. We hitting Dykeman. We hitting Gersh. We hitting whatever's going out. When we went up to New York, man, they showed a lot of love up there. They got dudes out there doing money tournaments, man. They hitting me up all the time like, yo, what's up? Put a team in. So I mean that's the type of stuff we try to do right now. It's cool, and I was saying this earlier is. We started in 2015. By the time 2017 hit, we were already tired of playing the same dudes. And that's only 2 years. We was tired of it, man. Y'all can mix and match all y'all want to, but it's still the same fucking people all the time.
Right.
So I don't know if we good or not. I can't tell. So our thing is that's why we came to the Brunson League. That's why we set up the Gersh League. That's why we're working on Dykeman, is because if y'all niggas really want to hoop and see if y'all can hoop, let's go around and play different teams out here and see if we can get these done.
Yo, see things you never seen before.
Exactly, man.
So
what we're trying to do.
You know, this is my very last one, I promise. What's up with the gates? Inside the gates, y'all see you going back and forth in their ass.
So,
and you used the comparison of what reminded me was you bringing up the Dykeman. I see you use the comparison of the Dykeman a lot.
Yeah. So, we'll start off with this, man. Miles runs the farms, right? And I got love for Miles. I fuck with Miles. So we had an issue this year. The problem was all right. So I had 2 teams in the farms, right?
Right.
So what happened was the pro team that had Sam's Baller's team, they were like, man, we don't really want to go out there no more because we don't like the refereeing. It's like it was kind of irritating them a little bit. And they already told me that beforehand, but Mo Creek got MVP, so we went ahead and put another team inside of there and just did it because we want QJ and them to have their own situation. So what happened was Mo Creek and them was like, man, yo, everybody ain't really coming to the games, just shut it down. We're like, all right, cool. So Miles, I told him what was going on. Miles hit me with like, yo, all right, cool. A couple weeks later, he like, yo, Mo Creek can't play on another team. We only played 3 games. The other team only played 3 games. I don't know why Mo Creek. Everybody else, he don't say nothing about. He
why
say
Mo
Creek
like
cannot play. So what happens is he called us, and man, I hate to even get into this. He called us and he say, yeah, sorry, man, it's hard to get into because I fuck with Miles, but this shit happened. This is what happened. And he might view it differently. I'm just telling you what happened. So we had the 2 teams. All right, so Mo Creek can't play. So what happened was he called me one day and said, listen, y'all didn't have enough games, SB Elite, the other team, y'all didn't play enough games, so y'all didn't make the playoffs. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So then I started thinking about it. I'm like, man, hold up. Let me see how many games we played. So I went back, look, I asked him how many games he saw. He told me which ones. I went and did the research. And that's when I realized, okay, we did play enough games. So I gave him the breakdown of all the games we played. And there was some other things where it's like it show you so you can go and see how many teams are in the league. So when the league started, what happened was he told me that there was going to be a certain amount of teams inside of the league. And he said, we're going to make it less than it was. So before it was 32, we're going to make a less amount, but we're going to charge you a little bit more because it's going to be more competitive.
Right.
I said, all right. But once he called me and said we didn't play enough games, I had to go back and go look and see what was going on. That's when I realized there's still 32 teams inside the league. So he told me he charged me more for less teams. So cool. It seemed a little strange to me. All right. Call him. He like, oh, yeah, you're right. Y'all did play enough games. Well, y'all got to play against this other team because they didn't have enough games either. And we go and look. It doesn't look like they played enough at all, but whatever. That's his man. Whatever. So what happens is we come down to the farms to go play the game. We show up with our team. Mo Creek called me. I say, well, Mo Creek, come on down to the game. Let's just see what's going on down there.
Right.
Man, right? So he come through. So we get down there. The other team doesn't have a full amount of players. So Miles hit the phone and say, yo, both teams got a forfeit.
What?
Why would we have to forfeit? We got our team here. They don't have enough players. All right. Next thing you know, they like, okay, cool. Well, we have to play the next day. So this is Sunday. We have to play on Monday. The winner of this game got to play on Monday.
Yeah.
So he just said both teams forfeit. Well, both teams obviously can't forfeit. So what we going to do? We got to play the game. All right, cool. So the dude on the other team just picks up random players. Now, the rule is you cannot pick up other players to play inside of the playoffs. So this is supposed to be considered a playoff game. So they picked up other players that play on other fucking teams. So once they did that, I said, Mo Creek, get dressed.
Facts.
Cool.
Right.
So now we beat that team. Well, come to find out, there was a conversation they had of, hey, yo, Mo Creek's playing right now. So, cool. Guess what? What we're going to do is that game's going to be a forfeit, but y'all going to play it, and I'll let them know. So the game ended. I get the text on my phone. Hey, yo, y'all forfeit because I told you Mo Creek can't play. And I'm like, going back and forth with them, like, that don't make no sense because they picked up some other players, blah, blah, blah.
Like, they didn't even have a full roster.
They didn't even have a full roster. So,
as far
as I'm
5.
concerned, they should just automatically be disqualified. Yeah, but the problem is y'all didn't call me and say that they picked up other players, but he did call me and said that y'all picked up Mo Creek. So because he called, what's the difference? What's the difference? So then his issue is, nah, we ain't doing that. Y'all forfeited. Cool. A little bit of time go by. So we play in these leagues, right? Listen. Bro. So when you play in these leagues, we're in how many leagues? We're in about 4 or 5 leagues. Some of these leagues we got 2 teams. This adds up. Yeah. It gets really fucking expensive in the summertime.
For sure.
We spending $5,000, $6,000, $7,000
not even enough for debate
on basketball teams, right? So the conversation with him is, okay, cool. You still got to balance. How much you are? I still owe $400. I bet I got you next week. I'm gonna throw you the 4. Right. All right, cool. We play that game. He forfeit us. He get on the phone with a couple of people, start telling them, yeah, well, the real reason is he still got to balance. Huh?
Wow. Nigga trying to play.
We already, but listen, telling everybody that's what the problem is. So
and niggas know, yo, one thing I do know, this nigga play everywhere and he pay for his teams to play.
It costs so much fucking money to do this shit.
Yeah.
And if I tell you I got you, I got you. But long story short, that's what happened. So that's what he tried to run with, was keep hitting everybody like, nah, he said, he owe me. Nah.
Damn.
We talked about it. You said we good. Because if I owe you, then we don't need to play. This was the original deal was, all right, y'all didn't make the playoffs. You don't owe me no more bread. Right. But I went back and did the research. No, we did play to make the playoffs. So I want to play in the playoffs. Yeah, I could have just left it and not owed no money. No. We played in the playoffs. I'm going to give you your 4. And on one of my playoff games, you feel me?
Right.
But what he did was, nah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's so since then, we in another situation where I contact the phone, I can't get nobody to pick up. So when I go to social media, like, yo, this is what just happened. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden, again, I'm getting cussed out. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck
blah,
you.
blah,
this
blah,
and that. All that wild shit, man. And when I say this, I don't mean to be disrespectful to Miles, because Miles is the OG and I fuck with Miles. Right. I just don't agree with what he's trying to do with this scenario. That's all I'm trying to, that's all I'm saying.
Like
we can work it out.
He kind of like put you in the fuck that. Yeah. I'm just being honest. Your integrity is everything.
That's it.
Right. With my integrity and my character, you trying to make it seem like I'm a nigga trying to get over.
Yeah, and keep in mind, all we gotta do is talk about it. We can figure the shit out.
Yeah, right.
It ain't like it can't be figured out.
$400.
But you can't not pick up my phone call and then expect me to pick up your shit and be like, oh, okay, bet. Here go 4. Nah.
No, it don't work like that at all.
Yeah. No. And then at that, yo, I mean, that's a fucked up situation, period. Because you're like, all right, I could have walked away without giving you nothing because I wouldn't have owed you nothing.
Absolutely.
You tell me to come, I go by the rules. I bring a nigga just because I don't know how the rules are and what's about to happen. These niggas don't follow none of the rules. I ain't snitch. Yo snitch. You know yo snitch. And he did the same thing. And then you flip it.
I could have said it no better.
That's
right on the fucking nose.
That's a blender, bro. And I only know that because I deal with hella fuck shit with this AAU shit, bro.
Right.
So much fuck shit. So much fuck shit. So, bro, I know that niggas like this. Bigger problem that we got in the man society is niggas play victim too much.
Absolutely.
Yo, that's a big problem we got.
Absolutely.
It used to be chicks that do that shit. It's men now. Niggas it's a whole bunch of niggas doing something
just for
wrong.
him to try to put, even him, I don't give a fuck what the business was. For him to be speaking on y'all business,
that's what I mean.
Is bullshit.
That's it. And so
that's a straight violation right there.
I go on social media and say, hey, yo, I need you to tell me why you would tell them this part of the information. Considering me and you talked about it, you said we good money. Cool. Why would you go contact them and tell them that?
Fact.
Especially if that ain't even the fucking reason.
Yeah.
Because if that's the reason, then I'm still getting jerked over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Either way you wrong.
Way you got fucked. Either way you got fucked.
Yeah, either way you fucked.
Niggas terrible.
They took you like a man.
Terrible.
Period.
Shit be wild.
And like I said, once again, I'm not unreasonable, man. We can just have a conversation, agree to disagree, we can come up with a number and let's be done with it.
Facts. Especially because that's not like that's a decent league, yo. That's a prominent league, my nigga.
Well,
So,
supposed to be prominent. Supposed to be prominent.
yeah, yo, it's definitely so. You think that play a part of the role because I feel like you running the shit because you speak up, bro.
Well,
and you'll tell niggas like, yo, because like what I saw you doing was making the comparisons. Yo, this is the Digman. This is what they doing. The fuck is y'all doing?
So part of the issue for what I'm hearing is putting the Brunson as a priority over that league could possibly be an issue. I don't know if that's true. That's what I'm hearing.
They play on the same day?
They play no. But if we have a game for some reason on that day and we got a Brunson game, we can't make it because we got a Brunson game.
Yeah, Brunson.
So period. Because that joint is outside. So if it rain or something, then the game gets canceled. And that was part of the reasons is that it rained all the time. That's why when I holler at you, I'm like, yo, I want you to come through, but it rained. So I don't want you to drive from Baltimore and it fucking rain. It does it all the time. It don't even be in the forecast, and all of a sudden it's game time. You don't drove an hour and it rained. It happens all the time.
Right.
So that's what I try to be careful of. But the reason I always do the comparison with the Dykeman shit, and I'm also gonna give credit to my man, because my man B-Dub, he's staying in New York now, so he see a lot of shit that's going on. So we looking at the Nike sponsored leagues that are going on in New York, then we look at the Nike sponsored league that's going on in DC, and something don't look right there, because why are the high schoolers up there getting the SpongeBob Kyrie's, they decorating the whole court with the SpongeBob shit all over the place, and DC is nothing going on. Y'all can't even get the high schoolers to come out. Well, we figured it out because they doing what they supposed to do for them young boys up there. They got them from this age with the lower rims out there all the way up to pros out there. And when you starting off at this age playing out of Dykeman, your goal in life is going to be at one point to be one of these superstar dudes who's coming out here getting all this love for playing. You feel me? And you getting real shit. You can't be getting the same uniforms 2 years in a row. You handing over the uniforms and it's got 8 jerseys, 10 shorts. It's the same uniforms that you got fucking last year, and they all mediums and fucking larges. Nah, man. The Kenner League, when we was in the Kenner League, they're the same uniforms as the Farms. Next year, Kenner League got new uniforms, but the Farms got the same uniforms. How come the Kenner League uniforms look like the Dykeman uniforms and look like the Gersh uniforms, but the ones at the Farms still look like the ones from last year? I know everybody else ain't paying attention to this, but me and my man, we paying attention to that shit.
Wow. Your presentation is everything.
Presentation, and you put when people fail to realize, I think about you, yo, is you're paying for this. You guys are going out to yo. So say that again.
No sponsorship.
Say that again.
My job gives me $200 sponsorship. That's it. All that, the rest of that shit. We did 2 teams in the Brunson. So what's that? That's over 2,000.
Over.
Then we paying $50 ref fee for 2 teams. So every weekend it's $100 fucking dollars. That's 8
to get fucked by the refs.
$800 fucking dollars plus 2,000. That's what 2,800 right there. We ain't even including glass. That's just one fucking.
You're not even including gas, my nigga.
We ain't talking about pits. We ain't talking about the Farms. We ain't talking about Drew's League. We talking about Watts. We ain't talking about none of them other leagues. We ain't talking about going up to New York to play at Gersh. We ain't talking about none of that.
Damn,
just
bro.
talking about Brunson, and we almost
I ain't even think about that. Like honestly, you dropped hella fucking jewels in my nigga.
Shout out to Pettis, who run the Piss League, because he always showed me love. He worked it out for me the best way that he can, and I love that shit, man. Because he look at it like, yo, y'all in mad leagues, y'all got plenty of teams going on. Just bring the product through. We gonna make sure you good.
That's what's up, yo. Shout out to the Pitts League, yo. Definitely shout out to them. So, what you think they missing? Because I feel like they all they missing is the crowd presence. Everything else, their presentation is beautiful.
Yeah, so Pitts
and
League,
they got girls.
Absolutely, yeah. They got the women's league. Pitts League used to be jumping, man. I don't know why it kind of like has less people coming through, but I think Pettis is doing all the right things that he needs to do to make it happen. He's making all the right steps, man. The uniforms is getting tough. He helping getting sponsorship for teams out there. That's why I keep talking to people like Dino, FOE, and all that to tell them, yo, man, y'all should put a team from Baltimore inside the Pitts League, man.
I think I'm gonna do
the same way we did it. Y'all could do it, because if you come to the Pitts League, you could choose from the whole Baltimore and bring a team inside of there, and I think that's gonna make a difference.
Right.
I think
that'll bring people out.
That'll see some difference.
Pettis, once I know, because I'm pretty sure you might go watch this, and we're gonna post clips. Yeah, holla at me. I think we might do that.
Do that, man. Pettis, man. He run it right, man. He run it right.
I think I'm all about setting the mold type shit. I want to do that, yo.
Pettis run it right.
You got anything, Lance?
Every guest we come on here, man, you gotta give us top 5.
Yeah.
You gotta give us top 5 currently, and you gotta give us top 5 all time.
We talking about hip hop right now?
Talking about hooping.
Oh, okay.
But he got when that pot started boiling.
Oh, yeah. Was that
Not
the
yet.
pot?
That was
Yeah,
the
but
pot.
no, give me
You
the
gotta
top
go
five first.
He going ball. He going ball, yo.
All right, you gotta give me your top 5 currently and then your top 5 all time. 5-1.
All right, let me see here.
Yep.
Currently at the 5. I'm gonna go. Can I put Anthony Davis at the 5?
Yeah.
Top
All right.
5. Top
All right,
5.
I'll put Anthony Davis at the 5. Shit, I didn't even know y'all was gonna ask me this.
Yeah.
At the 4, it's so difficult, man. I think I'm gonna go Draymond Green. I think I'm gonna just do that, just because.
Okay, I like that.
I like him.
Yeah, I like what he do.
A lot of niggas don't like him. I like that.
Yeah, you
I
already know I
like what
fucks
he
with
do.
Draymond
Yeah, I
all
like what he
day.
do. At the 3, I'm gonna go with LeBron.
Smart man.
At the 2, at the 2. Oh my goodness. What Devin Booker play?
2.
He definitely a 2.
He the 2.
I might go Devin Booker. If
Hey,
we
yo,
go
that's
Curry.
okay. I'm liking this
that's
style.
tough.
Yeah,
I'm like,
mix it
this
up.
is different. I like this.
I might do Devin Booker if you go on right now.
He a fucking bucket.
That's
top.
And at the point guard, I mean, I don't even want to pick him. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just pick Steph.
Say less.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Hey, yo, but if you really was to match that team up against a lot of hoopers teams, like a lot of niggas that came already top 5 too, they probably that 5 will fuck
Yeah.
a lot of 5s up.
Because it ain't a lot of ego on that 5 right there.
No
Yeah.
ego. All them niggas nice though.
Yeah.
What? That's how you
Damn, I
Draymond.
didn't put Harden in there though.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That might have fucked your balance up.
He ain't passing that shit.
Who your top 5 all time? Don't
All
matter
time?
position. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going LeBron because that's definitely my man right there.
Hey.
Oh,
So
you
is he
scrap.
number? So is he number 5 or is he? Where's he top
Oh,
5?
LeBron in my top 5? He might be 2.
So
He might
5.
be
So what's
2.
5-1?
All right.
No position.
No position.
No position.
No,
Yeah,
none.
just top 5.
Just your
okay,
top
okay,
five.
okay,
All
okay.
time.
5th one, the 4th one.
Okay. We might go Kevin Garnett. I want to go Olajuwon too.
4.
Shit.
Damn.
LeBron going 2.
Who
Who'd I say? Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, Olajuwon.
My goodness. All right, we'll go Kobe, man.
Kobe.
I hate fucking Kobe.
Dang.
But we're gonna go
tough.
Kobe. Yo, I'm a Laker fucking hater.
I'm definitely a Kobe hater.
Man,
Mamba.
And LeBron, I'm a LeBron fan. It's fucked up right now. All right, so then
Facts,
we go,
facts.
yes. Then we go LeBron, then we go Jordan.
Tough.
Okay.
That's why we
I respect that 5.
That's
Yeah.
only person I take out of that is Olajuwon. I hate Olajuwon.
I probably got Shaq over Olajuwon.
Man, Elijah used to murder Shaq.
Hey, yo, he
In
did.
the beginning.
You got
Murder.
He would never murder Laker Shaq.
so
Not
quick
Aristotle. He not fucking with Aristotle.
So
Nah,
quick
hey,
question:
hey, yo.
Aristotle was
Fuck
ducking niggas
Shaq
into
up,
the first 4 rows.
Why you got Garnett over Tim Duncan?
Man, hey, listen, I have nothing against Tim Duncan for real. I mean, they neck and neck.
He ain't got
for
no
real, for
drip,
real.
yo. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's just Kevin Garnett just got a little something extra. I like to see.
Hey,
Yeah,
nigga,
Tim
big
Duncan just so boring. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Nobody from the
Buckets.
Spurs will probably get picked, period.
Big funny
Buckets,
man.
Yeah.
buckets.
Tim Duncan just wear big ass checkered shirts, yo. That's
Yeah,
fucking.
he be
Yeah.
wilding out.
That's
Drive a
fucking.
Toyota
his-
Camry or shit. He millionaire. That nigga crazy.
So like, yo, let me cut this pot on real quick. You feel me? So, yo, this part of the show right here, right? You know what I mean? This is basically about, and it don't have to be necessarily sports related. You feel me?
Mhm.
It's just made basically about what you're not gonna do. You feel me?
Mhm.
And what we call it is, I got time today. You know, because we busy guys, yo.
Mhm.
Through the week, we busy. We got things to do. We can't address everything. But today, when we in 1500 radio, we on this top floor,
Mhm.
we got time today, yo.
Okay.
We got time today. So I want to take it around, just basically what you got time today for. And it's anything that may be grinding your gears that you just want to address, you feel me? And you just want to just put it out there, yo. What you got time for today, Lance? Because you ain't talked too much today. So I want to know what you got time for today.
I got you. What I got time for today? People who play both sides, bro. People who play both sides, yo. That's right there for me, man. Like,
Flawless victory.
I'm gonna just say, like, if you're gonna be riding with me or support me and doing what I'm doing, when it comes time to make a decision between what I'm doing and what somebody else doing, if you're gonna go with the other side, and that just showed me where your loyalty at.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They showed me that what our vision is supposedly ain't top priority.
Nah, not even nothing to me.
You get what I'm saying?
You know, I get what you're saying 100%.
So the fact that, you know, people in my own, you know, organization playing both sides is, to me, it just showed me like, oh, all right, you're not really believing in what we saying or what you saying that you believe in. You know what I'm saying? So people that play both sides, man, I got time for that today. You know what I mean?
Tough.
I got time.
Tough.
You know what I mean? Got my time for that today.
Bro, what you got time for today, bro?
Oh, me? We said the same for last.
Cause you've been on your shit today.
Yeah, fact.
I seen you shit on a couple people. I was shitting on a couple people.
Hey, yo, I got time for, what do I got time for? I'm gonna stick with what Lance said, yo. People who play both sides. Hey, yo, over the past month or two, over the past 6 months, my organization has experienced a lot. I think sometimes people forget that I don't gotta do this shit. Like me and Davon literally, like, we're doing something that we just wanted to do. You feel me? I think people will skip over that. And we done had a couple bad seeds come over in our program, Sam. Like, grown men though. Grown ass men. Grown ass men. And I don't speak on half of the shit that go on, yo, because I save people's reputation. I'm too hands-on for that. You know what I mean? But I'm tired of, it's not even playing both sides. Yo, just having bad intent and envious people.
Right.
Motherfuckers will come around you and really have no intent on doing anything but being envious. And everything that they are doing is literally pertaining on the fact that they saw you doing something and they want to be around it. They don't want to be with it. Niggas just want to be around it. You feel me? The moment something else pop, or the moment something don't go their way, they gonna find something else to be around. You feel me? Jeezy always say, yo, niggas pop bottles in the club, yo. When the lights go off, you only see, all you see is hands moving.
Right. That's tough. Say that again, yo. Say that again.
Niggas pop bottles in the club and the lights go off, all you see is hands moving. You feel me? It's not enough niggas that stand on their own. They got their own fucking bottles. That's why I'm in here with y'all niggas. I'm in here with, that's why niggas like me and yo, we understand each other. A lot of shit Joe said today, I don't even know what he do business-wise. I ain't want to get into that. I want to distribute basketball, right? But you can tell this man is a businessman by the way he think.
Right.
You feel me? And what happens is, like we talked about last week, mediocre people get mad at that. You feel me? Because he calling people out on shit that you should be doing better on.
Right.
You feel me? And that's where the envy come in, because nigga look at you and say, who the fuck you think you is? See, jealousy will have you be like, yeah, whatever, yo, I ain't even paying you no mind. Because you're not even going to look at it that way. But envy will really make you go deep inside of you. It's embedded. That shit starts down here. It's embedded, yo. And it'll make you go inside of you and look at it.
It really will, though.
Absolutely.
But why you think you can say that about me if that nigga cussed early? Or if you'll find the smallest thing, you feel me, to not be accountable for your own bullshit. That's what envy will do for you. And next thing you know, you on the outside looking in.
Jealous one's envy.
You on the outside looking in. We done moved on and had a whole bunch of teams. We got kids benefiting. We done added a girl side down program. Lance, you gonna deal with all that shit. Take it in stride, man.
I already know, bro.
You feel me? But that's what I got time for today. And for anybody listening, if you know I'm talking to you, I'll slap the shit out you.
Yes, son.
You go ahead, my good fella.
Well, let me tell you what I got time for today.
I
got time for today. That's funny how everybody's shit, because my shit was developed maybe earlier in the week. I already knew what I had time for today. I'm gonna put this shit off for Sunday night. You feel me? But it's funny, it ties into y'all shit. That's like, you know, we like bros, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit ties in, yo. So recently, I reached out to this guy, right? Mind you, this guy's somebody who I put on. He was coming up in the field, you know, in the same media field, but he's more of a visual-based TV broadcasting type of joint, right? I watch his broadcast from time to time, and I'm like, damn, your shit look, you know, ill. I'm trying to see what he's doing. Reached out to him, asked him, you know, just to ask a question about the software he used, because I may be trying to upgrade to that, because every time I see something new, I'm trying to evolve. Yo, left me on red and get back to me. I reached back out yo, what's up? You know what I mean? It was a yes or no question to ask, nothing that involved research. I just want to know what you use. didn't get back. And mind you, when he was coming into the game, he was reaching out to me to get backdrops and shit printed. I plugged him in with all the best people that I use. You know what I mean? He seen my backdrop, word got around. He was like, oh, your backdrop tough. You know what I mean? How you get that done? I plugged him in with the man, you know what I mean? The main man, not the middle man, where he would have got taxed. I plugged him in with the main man. I could have taxed him. Like, oh, bet, holler at me, and took the information and threw $50 on top of that. You feel me? Could have did that. You feel me? But, you know, I plugged him in through the pipeline. Yo, got his shit. You know what I mean? Everything was solid. Yo couldn't even tell me the software he was using. I'm smart, my guy. Like, I'm going to go get the software. I'm going to find it out. And then, you know, my shit going to be tough. Like, why?
Right
But
now.
I got time today. Like, I got time today. Like, why wouldn't you respond to me, yo? And it took not. I'm busy, yo. I'm very busy. I'm the engineer of this podcast. I'm the leader of another podcast. I engineer that. I'm part of the board up here at 1500 Radio. I don't know if you don't know, but we won radio station of the year in Baltimore. My other podcast, Social Owners, came in second for podcast of the year. My nigga, like, yo, my shit get hundreds of more views than your shit do as it rolled out, but it looked nice. I was trying to give you the promotion. Why would you come back to me? And I was using my cell phone. My shit going viral, my nigga. That's the fact. Everybody can attest to that. My shit going viral.
Cell phone. Actually, he's using a broke cell phone.
My shit ain't got no sound.
views though.
100,000. My nigga, I got time today. Because I don't got time to answer my phone. You know why? Because my notifications is up. How many notifications I got now? Like 10 more just came through. I got time today, but I'm not bragging. I'm just letting you know that I'm busy, but I took time out of my busy days to help you. It was nothing. It was nothing. Bro, how can I get that done? Like, I love your backdrop. How can I get that done? Say less. That was my response. Say less. Here go the pipeline. That's what I do because I feel as though our town needs more of that anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we need it all. Yo, it's better to work together than to everybody do it on their own because the shit be heavy. If we do it all together, it's gonna be light. It's gonna be light.
Everybody can eat. Yo.
I might have came with 100 more views for you, bro. I'm live every Saturday and Sunday, my nigga.
Facts.
Those are viewers, yo. Every time I get on your live, it's like me. Facts. It's just me. But I be watching it.
Hey, but one thing I've learned though, before saying one thing I learned that people don't even think about what they really be doing when they burn bridges like that. Like, yo, what if your shit go bad and you need something else to do? How you know we might have to say, yo, you can come on here and help us.
Right.
You figure your shit out.
Or say you looking for something else. Now, if you come to me, I'm taxing you.
Keep that bitch.
Say less. You feel me?
Yo, I know for a fact this nigga is watching because he's looked at the camera like 15 times.
Say less. And because you know I'm a genuine guy. That's why I appreciate you, yo, because you're on a spot. You're going to let a nigga know. If you feeling some type of way, you're going to let him know then. Absolutely. I don't harbor feelings like today. I had to remove myself because I'm working on my attitude. But I was feeling a way about the ref. I had to let him know then as he was walking past with his whistle. Use some shit. Use some shit. Because, yo, put my son in foul trouble. Yo, had it 4 fouls in the first half, yo. And he a cog on the team. So, like, if you got him the way he can't play his right game on some bullshit you shouldn't call, how you call a fucking charge on a spin move? The spin move is to avoid the charge. 2 charges and then call a block. How you call a block and foul when your hands in the air? Where's the block? Where's the block? We teach hands up. Get the fuck out of here. And you know, and then he gonna say, hey, that's enough. No, I got time today. Yo, you gonna say, that's enough. No, it's not enough. My wife like, chill, no, it's not enough. That ain't enough. Whore. You know, I gotta call you a lead.
He start going the fuck off. I'm over there coaching. I'm like, scrap.
He like, scrap. I'm like, no. I'm like, all right, that was it. All right, I'm going. Let me go over here.
That's enough. No, that's not enough.
Yeah.
And I heard him say, fuck you, whore. I'm like, scrap.
Oh, shit.
Shorty.
Because he gonna say, hey, that's enough. Don't talk to me like you. My father dead, bro. Don't talk to me like my father.
Facts.
Yeah. I'm like, no, y'all had to get that off my chest because y'all really kind of swung our game in another direction. But I'm gonna put that back on you, Dorian, because you did get the and1 at the end of the game and missed the free throw. We could have went up. We would have won 31-30, but then we went to OT on the 30. That's how we lost the game. Yep. We'd have been 2-0 on 2 ugly ass games.
Yep.
Facts. But I got time today. But yo, Sam, what you got time for today, bro?
That bitch boiling. Turn that pot up.
Oh man,
that shit's steaming
time
now.
today, man. Let me tell you what I got time for today, man. I got time today for these sensitive ass niggas, man. I'm glad I get a chance to be on this podcast just so I can talk for a second, man. All right. At the end of the day, you gotta know who you speaking with, man. Understand who you have an issue with out here. Don't just come on social media, because I'm new to social media. I only got on it for the basketball in 2015. But what I don't understand is how you come on social media, you threatening people, you talking crazy to people, but you might run into this same nigga at 7-Eleven. You might run into this nigga at Walmart. What you gonna do then? So my point is, everybody needs to stop being sensitive. Sometimes we just having conversation. If I clown you about some summer league basketball, just anything, man, sometimes it ain't that serious.
Yeah,
right?
very true.
And I feel like a little niggas gotta do the background check before they start doing that type of shit. You don't necessarily know who you talking to. So if I get into it with a dude, and this is for all the young boys that's listening, if I get into it with somebody in social media or in real life, my disrespect level is only going to go but so much, because I don't know who the fuck I'm really talking to. I don't know if you're a killer. I don't know what your background is out here. You got to be careful out here, all right? That's all I'm saying. You can't be a regular nigga out here getting on camera saying fuck you to niggas, saying all this wild shit, because the nigga might be the type of nigga that'll knock your teeth out your mouth. You gotta be careful of that. And I'm not trying to claim to be any type of tough guy or anything. What I'm telling you though is, young boys, this is for everybody. Just be careful on that social media.
Man to man advice right there.
Yeah, because once again, you might run into that nigga. Guns, knives, we understand that, man. We've all been there.
Facts.
But you don't always got that shit with you. So you gotta be prepared for the shit that you say out here.
And then, because one night,
accountable.
Look, and one night, all you came to 7-Eleven for was some butterscotch crimpets, and now them bitches are strawberry because you bleeding on them.
Exactly. Like I told you before, what I said before I went to Goodwill, I had my little issue or whatever was going on. Sometimes niggas been through real shit. You feel me? So when I see a nigga getting overly mad or the most mad over some shit that was said,
I like that.
Over some summer league shit or some slight shit, it made me think that you probably ain't really been through no real shit. So once I think that, then automatically you gonna look like food. You look like a nigga that look like you try to go a little bit too hard. Just make sure. That's all I'm saying. Just make sure. That's all.
Hey, I think that he summed it up.
I
don't think we got any more questions. None of that good shit, y'all. I know my man got him a nice little bop home. Yo, I want to let you know, my nigga, firsthand, we bring you back on here.
Absolutely.
I need you to bring your peoples up here. Your man Cupid up, bring him up here.
Absolutely.
Because I want to get more info on all that New York scene, all that, yo. You figure out a date, you figure out a time, get it with Scrap.
Right.
Yo, we going to do this a lot more, because I want to bring dudes that's going to come on here and talk about more than just bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Point blank period, yo.
You definitely had so much content.
Yeah. Like, this is about, and I've said it. It's crazy. I said it when Dante came here. Dante went in deep. But, bro, I think by far for what we trying to do, what we talk about, what we trying to build, this was by far the best episode.
Yeah, you ain't scratched the surface. You broke ground, bro.
You broke ground,
listen,
my nigga.
it's just the tip of the iceberg, dog. I got so much shit to say.
Hey, yo. That's why it's important that we bring, because there's questions I still ain't asked that I want to ask, yo. So I just want you to know, yo, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
100%. Yo, it ain't never gonna be a time you can't come through this city. Yo, I'm saying that straight into this camera. It ain't gonna never be a time, yo, Baltimore. We need to appreciate dudes like this, yo, that really give a fuck about our city, that give a fuck about the basketball culture, yo, that want to show love and that want to keep dudes out the streets. Because guess what? Every Sunday, every league you playing in, everything you doing, when you pick up 10 dudes, 11 dudes, and you take them niggas to go play basketball, you taking 10, 11 dudes off the fucking streets.
Absolutely.
Point blank period.
That's a fact.
So that's what nobody wants to talk about. For all the niggas that want to sit here and try to get mad at them, that want to beef with them, yo, make sure that you see that part too. Make sure, because that's a big problem nowadays. Everybody can point out a flaw. Make sure you point out my man good shit. You got me. Anybody else?
Nah, man.
Well,
Hey, we just want to thank you for coming, man. Like you said earlier, real recognize real, yo.
For
facts.
sure.
That's all I'm gonna say, man. Real recognize real. Keep
Facts.
doing your thing.
Yes, sir.
Keep showing love to the city, man. And
Mhm.
we're gonna keep supporting.
And shout out my man B-Dub one more time. So
Yeah,
he couldn't
shout
make it here
out, bro.
today, but
Shout
that's
out.
my man. Half the shit we talked about in here today,
Mhm.
our conversations me and him had. I want to make sure that's known.
For sure, yo.
Facts.
And, yo, next show, B-Dub, we need you on here with him.
For sure.
And next time we get a chance, bro, we need you on here with him, yo. We appreciate you, yo. To everybody listening, I know this shit about to go up fast. I know, Scott. We ain't even do promo for the last show, so we gonna drop 2 episodes in a row, actually.
Mhm.
You
Facts,
feel me? For
facts.
y'all, yo, for y'all to go check out, yo. I'm paying for all the promo I can
Okay.
for niggas to see what he talked about.
Let's do it.
You got me, yo, and I appreciate y'all. Yo, have a blessed week. Boom.
And this is all right. So I'll do like the Jerry's final word.
Mhm.
This is how I'm gonna seal it, right? Because this speaks so good. Because you from outside of B-more, you feel me?
Mhm.
DC representing. This goes to show y'all is more to life than just being called a dummy. Don't let that go over your head.
All right.
Yo.
Sound good.
Hey, yo. Boom.